Okay, are we ready?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
I can't. James, it's your fault.
I've got performance anxiety.
No, because I want to say the thing I usually say, but now I don't want to say it because James has made it very
I've got my
clear.
bingo card ready. It's fine if you don't say it. I'll be devastated.
Last we left off, the group battled against a giant snake before traveling through order, coming to an abandoned camp before scaring some small bugs and meeting an Eladrin salesman. They then made it to the Court of Shapeweavers and started their walk to find Deirdre, or at least find a place to stay. However, as you were walking, you all saw smoke, finding a werebear sitting by a campfire. We ended last time with him. We ended last time with him saying something along the lines of, "Hello, come and sit down if you want."
We didn't get a description of him.
No, think generic werebear.
Picture.
Think
If
about
you
generic-
scroll
I
up,
need a
you can
picture.
see the
Okay,
picture.
Right, it's a generic werebear, just looks like a grizzly bear.
No, 'cause he's a person, I assume.
No, he's in werebear form.
Okay, right. I don't know what that means. So, werebear. Okay.
Hey,
So that's basically just a bear. That's just a bear holding an axe.
well,
Is it just a grizzly bear?
trying to, Jesus. Let me find an image.
What I'm asking, is he hot?
Pete?
Pete?
Don't ask me.
No.
Oh wait, no. Oh wait, he's not playing Dion at the minute.
Yeah. We'll say he looks. This is the best image I could find.
He look like a grizzly bear.
Oh.
I
what
put
about that? I hate it.
I put it in talk time.
Oh, it's better than the big blue. Oh no. Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, he's got a certain aura about him. I'll give him that. Like,
He's a
it's
Scottish
the
bear.
Yeah, it's a Scottish
I'm not
bear,
doing a Scottish accent. He says, "Come and sit down if you want. I'm just making some food."
Hello.
What are you making?
That's a bear.
It's a werebear, Maeve. It'd be rude not to.
Are we just going to let Sidon just waltz over by himself?
Well, it's too
What-
late
what-
now, so
What's cooking? What,
Good looking.
Good looking.
Yeah.
what are you
Now
making?
Sidon's the furry.
What food? What food?
Well, we got some. I think it's deer,
Thing.
something like that. It looked like a deer when I killed it.
Oh no, wrong deer.
So it could have been something before you killed it, or something else rather.
Well, no, it was deer shaped. I don't know. Things are weird. We're in the Court of Shapeweavers.
Maeve's just
What
gonna.
of shoot with?
She looks like a deer in a form of dress.
Well, I'm not hungry myself, but thank you for the offer. My name's Archeron. Who are you? What did
He like reaches a third paw over the fire. I'm Clyde. Pleasure to meet you.
Third paw. I was like, just imagine him lifting his leg. Sorry, third paw. Yes, of course. Clive, did you say?
Clyde.
Clyde.
Why?
Clyde. Oh, Clyde. Are you a native?
Yeah, I'm from here.
Oh, lovely. Nice to meet you. Gingerly shake his clawed hand.
Are you from here from birth or?
Well,
Um,
when I got attacked, and this was easier than having to be.
Start that
It's
monologue
good.
again.
Oh, did it?
yeah.
This is why I feel like we should have music so I know when it cuts out.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, what did you hear me say?
Well,
something about he got
when I
attacked.
was
Well-
attacked
Oh
by.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I should put on music just so I know when it cuts out.
Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, if it's gonna shit itself anyway.
Just because otherwise I don't know, and I'm just gonna keep talking. Give me one sec.
Alright.
Brief intermission. Someone do an ad break.
Elevator music, go.
Thanks, James.
Bam, bam.
You just need the Wii Sports channel music. Do 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 do.
Now I want to play Wii Sports again.
Okay. He just said something along the lines of, when I was attacked by a bear, I came here because people don't like werebears.
Oh, so where are you from
Oh.
originally?
The north, Galador.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant when I said, were you a native? Sorry. Oh, okay.
I think of myself as a native. I've been here for a while.
Oh, gone native. Excellent. Can you
Sounds
just...
incredibly rude.
Is it? I didn't mean to be. I don't have the ring, so I don't know.
Wait, what?
I genuinely didn't mean to be.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Archer?
Wink,
That's just
wink.
your gimmick.
What gimmick?
What's the...
Being rude.
Going native.
do we know where it is we're headed? Like, I know we're in the Court of the Shapeweavers, but is there like a central court? I don't know. I've never been here before.
Well, there's a town relatively nearby, about I think 8 hours in that direction, and he points like obviously there's not really like a compass, but sort of past him and a bit south, I guess, like a
Like this direction down here.
Southeast.
like a southeast sort of, yeah,
So down here.
like sort of that direction. Called Thorn's Respite. It's the closest thing for a while. Otherwise, you're going to go to the capital, which is capital, the biggest town, which is way, way far. And he points like.
How far is way far?
Let me find out. Hold on.
Well, we've been travelling for a few days. It would be nice to maybe have a proper rest in. Was it Fawn's Respite?
Is it a sort of like a major diversion compared to?
It's in the same direction, sort of. If you go to Fawn's Respite, they'll tell you the way to the big city. But it's about another day and a half from there. So
We may as well.
Yeah, I'd rather go to the town as well to like rest up in a real bed instead of
In a on the floor. Yeah.
sleeping bag.
Clyde, how did you find your way here?
portal.
How did you find the portal?
I had a friend who finds portals.
Oh,
Oh, so the same as us then.
I think that guy he knows thinking with portals.
thinking with portals. Yes. And your friend, you said had, is he no longer a friend, or is he no longer with us?
Well, I mean, I don't. He stayed on the other side.
Oh,
So I have not seen him in.
Like
A
a
while.
gatekeeper.
Well, no, he's one of those people who travels around and finds weird things, hunts them, and finds portals. I've not seen him in a while. He finds them and ferries people through if they need to go, or gets rid of them if they're bad.
I'm not sure if you meant it, but the way you said portals sound like a little tick. It's like in the middle of portals.
It's a bit
and what was your friend's name?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay. So it's not an important NPC, is what I'm getting. Okay, fine. His
This is
name
a random
was
encounter,
Mr.
James.
X. Yeah.
So his name is I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His friend
That's
is not
kind of
important.
weird, but okay.
And his name is John Cena.
If it happens to become important, I'm sure you'll get a name at some point.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
And he'll say, "You've met my friend Clyde," and we'll be like, "That lying bastard told you." Well,
Pleased to meet
He's
you.
actually
I have
called.
no name.
He's called the Wandering Ranger.
oh,
Ha.
wow. Sidon, any relation?
The Wandering Warrior and the Wandering Ranger have nothing in common at all.
Sidon.
All
okay.
rangers
Sidon.
technically
Sidon.
wandering by
You know the Wandering Ranger. Sidon. He's a bitch.
That's not
Distant cousin then.
Only
No.
by name.
well, interesting. So, how?
I think
why
he's
is it you're
better than
out
me.
here in the woods by your lonesome?
Well, I just prefer traveling around, making, huts or places, getting into the natural order of things rather than staying at the town. But I went there about a month ago to Fawn's Respite. It's nice.
Oh, okay. When he says that, I'm gonna give Sidon a little elbow nudge, like a nod, like, "Oh, it could be your new best mate."
Guaranteed.
This guy's an idiot who sleeps outside too.
This guy gets it. This guy gets it.
I guarantee before we leave, Sidon will ask this guy to scratch him. So
I
we've
wasn't
got
going to,
another-
but now you've put that suggestion in my head.
I'm not a bad guy.
He's a wolf guy. We know this.
You are a
mate.
snake and wolf guy.
He's a snake,
He is a
wolf,
fucking
and
snake.
demon fucking guy.
He prefers protection, not bear.
Yeah, he's a snoof guy.
Oh,
You know, snake and wolf, snoof.
Oh,
Danger.
small.
Or wake.
Okay, well, so thank you very much, Clyde. And how long have you been out here by yourself?
Well, about a month since I went to the town. But I mean, I just travel around. I don't really keep track of time.
I think my friend was on about in general.
I don't really keep track of time. It's weird. It's strange here.
Is he wearing like just a t-shirt?
I've sent the image of the guy. He's got like a
I'm gonna
outfit on.
imagine him. I'm gonna imagine he's wearing a red crop top, and that's it.
We need the fucking proof.
Yeah.
Is he yellow?
No,
Does he have a honey
bother.
pot with him?
no.
Christopher Robin. Okay. So, do you have any? This may sound strange. Do you have any were-pig friends or were-boar friends?
I've seen I've seen a few. I don't consider them friends. I just walk past them and give them a nod and walk off.
Oh. Okay.
The British greeting.
Yes.
Yeah, the old white person, white person
Smile
smile.
and wave.
The
boys.
were-white person.
Smile and wave.
Okay, and just on the court itself, did you say it was called Capital? The Capital.
The DM doesn't have a name for it.
Oh well, I suppose it's easy to remember, and it's in my note as Capital now. So
I don't keep track of names. I just know the town because I was there recently.
oh, okay. Thorn's Respite.
Good save.
Well, what's Thorn's Respite like? Is there any particular areas of interest you'd recommend we pop our heads into?
Well, it's not that. It's only it's like a mile wide. It's not very big. It's just collection of people who prefer to be within walls than out in the wilds because it does get pretty wild here. It obviously, as you can tell, it's like natural rather than regimented or segmented. Like you could find any number of creatures out here, and they would maybe attack you like a natural creature would.
This
so
place is awesome!
Well, no, son, we don't want to hurt. Is there anything we could recommend, like a salve or something we could, or a herb we could hang around our neck so we wouldn't get attacked?
Well, no, unless you're thinking of, stopping a normal creature. You'll find any number of things here. I'll look at my notes to see what you find here. He would know.
I look around for something I can convince Sidon to rub on himself,
Oh,
so
no.
he thinks he won't get attacked, or maybe attract attacks.
Well,
I think he's going to work first.
you can give me a nature check.
Fuck yes. Oh well, that's an intelligence check, boy. +7. Oh.
11. You see some berries that might be poisonous.
Oh, so
Like-
see these are a very rare kind of berry. We call them dingleberries.
No.
I wouldn't eat them if I were you.
Low hanging fruit, I know. Good done.
He says, well, I've been traveling around a while. You find a number of, people sort of like me, were-creatures. You might find a werewolf, some cluster of were-rats, a were-boar, centaurs.
Vultures?
I don't think so.
Oh,
They're fiendish.
you. Oh,
They are
Centaurs?
fiendish. I looked it up earlier.
Oh.
Sidon's now interested now the centaurs.
yeah.
Centaurs,
You ever been kicked by a
satyrs.
centaur?
What'd you say?
You ever been kicked by a centaur?
No, I've been kicked by a horse, though.
Same thing.
Sidon, have you been kicked?
That's
in the-
not true.
Wow.
That's racist.
So, it sounds something like you've been kicked by a centaur.
No. I was just curious.
I want to be.
You might find a were-tiger. You can also find more fey creatures that are more animalistic, like grinning cats, some kitsune.
Are they the fox ones?
Yeah. Also some jackal-wares. There's been a lot of them around, so be careful.
Jackalwares.
What's
Yeah.
What's a
jackalware?
jackalware?
It's a fucking echo in here. Jesus.
They're like small. They're like were-creatures, but they don't inflict lycanthropy. They're made. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
Oh. Is that like
I was half expecting a joke then.
when you say they're made? Does that like are they?
Well, they don't
They-
inflict lycanthropy. So one can only assume.
Okay. Oh. Well, this is excellent news. And so your best recommendation is to, if possible, stay clear of animals and creatures whilst we're outside of the town.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, not many of them are as friendly as I am.
Of course. Yes. Thank you again for the kind offer. How do you know that the deer you killed wasn't a sentient creature, or do you not care?
Well, it seemed pretty deer-like to me.
So
And I mean, it didn't have a head.
So Sidon.
Well, you know what I mean. It wasn't like a centaur deer.
Oh, right. Okay.
It had a head when I
killed
killed it, but it was a deer head, and it acted like a deer. And I think if it was a sentient creature, it would have changed back when I killed it.
Where was this
I
guy
mean,
from again?
even
Sorry.
even if it wasn't a real deer, it tastes like real deer. Oh.
I was gonna ask Sidon. It's like, can you check to see if it is?
Tastes like real deer to
horrified
me.
look on Archon's face. Like. Oh, actually, no. Like, this is normal for Sidon because it literally is more fucking mystery meat. But just like,
Do you say where it's from? Galador, which is the
Galador. I couldn't remember.
icy
what you put,
placement
so
of.
my notes say Glizzledor.
Oh no! I just sound like a really perverted wizard.
Next Baldur's Gate playthrough, yeah.
My name is
Oh,
Glizzledor.
no. I never want to hear about Glizzledorf again.
I'm making that character. I am making that character. It's gonna be an illusion wizard or a conjuration wizard. Not sure yet.
How are we spelling it? Because I'm writing the quotes.
Glizzle.
Glizzledor.
Glizzledorf.
Yeah. Gandalf's really, really, really annoying brother.
Like that, yeah.
Please can that be the name of the death?
I'm not naming this episode Glizzledorf.
That's the big city we're going to.
Yeah.
The capital. Yeah. Suddenly, I don't want to go.
You know, some people.
Oh, sorry, no, you go ahead, Glad. Sorry, I was only.
No, I was going to say some people call it Glizzledorf.
Well, you got to remember what I said earlier. He's a glizzy bear.
What? What the hell is a glizzy bear?
Well, in the town of Thorn's Respite, is there a library?
Not a dedicated library, but there's people who have books. You could probably find someone who keeps books.
I'd hope. What about an inn or a place to rest?
Yeah,
Never
there's-
sounded more pompous than, oh, well, I hope.
Well, I do hope.
yeah, there's an inn. It's called the Thistle and Thorn Tavern and Inn.
Thistle
and Thorn. Yeah.
They really like their fawn memorabilia down there, don't they? Fawn's Respite, Fizzle and Fawn.
No,
Nice, you get that with the
Thorn.
potion.
Thorn, like the thing you get pricked with, like a vine.
Yeah.
It doesn't have
Thistle and
alliteration.
Thorn.
If it's Thistle and Thorn, it doesn't rhyme. And if it's Thistle and Thorn, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Excellent. And you say about 8 hours march.
Yeah, about another day. That direction.
Okay. Friends, I suggest we hit the old dusty trail. Or forest
Can I
path.
take some deer to go, or
He like
Just a bit. I need food.
And it's the most expensive meat.
I'll just peel a couple handfuls.
handful.
And put it in your pocket or what?
Yeah.
Ah,
No, I'm
pocket
eating
dirt.
I'm
Just like
I'm
ripping off
eating while I'm
some
walking.
raw, like roast meat and stuff.
Sidon, roll a dice to see how many handfuls you can get.
No.
I just want the one.
Astral armor grabs 4.
That point, I may as well just take the whole thing.
You just see
No,
him
I
scurrying off in the
fucking
distance. Like, how
test.
could you meet?
Well, thank you for your hospitality, Clyde. It's very informative meeting you. Good
Give
luck.
like a big thumbs up with like a toothy smile.
Good luck with just with being here. I think. Yes.
You too.
he really should
Wow.
get moving.
Discord fucked itself.
Oh, really?
I heard
But-
we really should get moving.
Yeah, that's about it.
Cool. So I assume you guys begin to walk off, and Clyde just gives like a big wave as you walk
I'll
off.
wave back. He seems cool. I
I,
like him. I hope everyone here's like this.
well, he said
be honest,
that some of the animals are.
Most of the
That's
people we've met
concept.
here have been very nice, in all.
Well,
mean,
we only met like one people in
No,
this
I
court.
mean in the Fae.
Oh,
I've
you
got
mean
to say,
since
like,
we got...
Yeah,
in
I mean,
the
apart
Court
from
of
the
Shades.
gate guards.
Guys, there's a strange
gods are
book
never
over
cool.
here.
Oh, what? Sorry,
There's a large book over here.
a book.
My immersion. It was the one that from the map, James. It
Oh,
was-
so I'm zoomed in so I could see the picture of the bear.
you
I was
can't
really
tempt
enjoying-
James with a book.
I was really zoomed in on the picture of the bear itself because if you zoom in really closely, it just looks like a bear waiting for a train.
Yeah,
It's
no,
almost like
it's
pat
really
his leg.
funny. It's really
I'm really
funny.
enjoying it. I've zoomed out. A book, you say?
No, doesn't
yeah.
exist. As you walk off, the illusion vanishes.
Doesn't exist.
Damn,
Shapeweavers.
very well.
Trees turn into books here.
You turn into what?
Trees turn into books here.
Do they not do that everywhere?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, but then they turn back to
Kinda
trees
do.
here.
Here specifically, guys, the trees turn into books.
Without
mine.
any
Okay,
circumstances.
I
Did
have
you
them
say-
plastic box, you see.
What the
The
penguin
Kindle.
wants.
Yeah.
Yep.
They do say though to be wary. The Feywild does occasionally tempt you with those posts, and yes, random forest books are quite interesting.
Ah, yes. So you guys
My
are
book,
got
weakness, forest book.
Ah!
Um,
For humanity.
Are we using the cat to track our movement or Boris to
I
track our
just use the cat. It doesn't really. They're both.
yeah, it doesn't really matter. Interchangeable.
Yeah.
If the
I
forest
think,
book
I think
didn't
we should use chalk.
No, because he's got an aura around him. So
yeah, even
Um,
better.
okay. So you say your goodbyes to Clyde, the best bear. After
Gone again. Gone again.
So- what?
Went
Discord
again.
went again.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them episodes, guys. Buckle up.
Whoa! No, I just said you left Clyde after getting one of two not bad random encounters, and continue on your walk following Clyde's perfect, impeccable directions. So if I can have two of you, or one of you with advantage, make a survival check.
I can do it with advantage. 'Cause I have pretty decent survival.
Why did I pick that, boys?
Yeah, I only have
It didn't really matter, did it?
+4, so
No, there we go. 1 second. Yeah, so you follow the direction that Clyde gave you, and make sure to sort of stick. You're like used to going through forests and like large area of woodland, so you're pretty good at keeping your like direction. So you like follow. It's not like a pathway, but there's occasional like clearings and things like that, and signs that there have been like people here. So you keep following that direction. If there's anything you guys want to talk about while you're walking, can now.
so
If not-
Siren's just like chugging through, smelling the poop, and it's like, oh,
Yep.
it's this way.
Shoving his face with meat.
Mystery,
I'm-
dear me.
Going through all of my spells, actually doing this right now, but Archon's also doing it as he walks. Going through all his spells one by one to try and find what spells you have that are transmutation, which is because this is Transmutation Town. And if he finds a first level one, he will cast it. I'm just looking for first level transmutation.
Well,
spell.
if you did cast Prestidigitation doing this last time, and I
Oh,
said
did I?
there was no difference.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh, yeah, it's transmutation. I didn't even look at cantrips. Okay, cool. Ignore that then. He's just going through because he wants to, like, he's basically like bookmarking all the transmutation spells to because when we get to the, are we just calling it capital or will it have an?
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Glisseldorf. That's
No.
It's Glizzle. We will, like, presumably, like, I will find a fellow nerd And
Yeah.
open.
Cool. So you continue walk. Is there nothing else you want? Is there nothing you want to talk about? Where you going?
So you guys, you sure you don't want to go off into the forest randomly and hunt a random animal and see what happens?
Since I saw what you did to that snake, I don't particularly trust your judgment on most things. So I think we should just head to the.
You've never trusted my judgment on most things. Let's be honest.
Well, that's not true. There's been a lot of reasons for
There's
me not
been
to trust your
moments.
judgment. You're not making it easy for me now.
I will say, Sadden, in the heat of the moment, you often make choices which I think, upon retrospect, looking at them with a benefit of hindsight, could have been chosen differently.
Like the doors.
The doors, the demon wolf, Dahlia. Well, not Dahlia.
Wow.
My fault. That one genuinely wasn't my fault.
The finger guns were.
I'm not necessarily talking you sleeping with us because I'm more talking about you breaking up with her with using finger guns. That wasn't particularly good judgment.
Yeah, yikes.
Yes, big yeah.
That had to be done.
Well, it didn't have to be done
that
that way.
way.
It's gotta be the finger guns.
It's
I
like
really do hope that wasn't the beginning of her villain story, and we will end up.
She was
her
breaking
for
up with me
control
as
of the world
well,
at the
you
end of the
know.
campaign.
She said, "Let's see other people," and I agreed. So I finger guns
Yes,
out the door.
Okay, so let's just remind yourself of why she maybe suggested seeing other people.
Because on the walk back, I didn't have any
Yes.
trust in her at all.
That poor woman.
I
And
think
the
she was.
door.
Poor woman.
Anyway, so you probably take a bit of time to eat, in like a mid walk meal, and I'll say at this point you've been walking for about 6-7 hours. You're getting close to that like sleepiness, even though there's clearly like a day-night cycle if you look up, but it looks like the day is longer, or maybe just that days are longer. Because you've been walking for about 9 hours altogether today. You obviously had the rest with Clyde. But the sun is it's 1 o'clock equivalent if there was a sun. So clearly there's still
PM?
1 p.m. Yeah, it's almost high noon. It just was high noon. It's high noon.
It's
It's 20 to 9. But yeah, you continue walking, and you're feeling yourself getting sleepy. But it's that thing where it's light, so you might struggle sleeping. But from what Clyde said, if you go about an hour and a half more, you can probably get to the town to rest if you'd like.
Yeah.
Shall we
I
press on?
say we press on and try to get to the town.
I maybe a way to speed this up a little bit. I've been examining my spells, even though they won't have any noticeable difference upon the casting. I can cast Expeditious Retreat. Retweet? Myself, that's annoying. Oh, sorry, ignore me. I didn't look at the key part of the spell. And
Self.
Altaron sulks.
But yeah, so I assume you will then continue that walk.
Mhm.
So if you want to make con saves against exhaustion, certainly can. But you will need.
Let's see how crap this. No, 19.
Oh,
That's good.
Jesus. Oh,
Um,
lagging.
Someone
Con save, yeah.
Yeah, it's going great now because we didn't
Okay.
fight that fucking
Hey,
big ass snake. this time.
Everyone's fine. Archeron is not.
You roll for Laffy, it looks like that.
No.
Did I?
Yeah. if you
Oh,
look at the
sometimes
name.
it glitches.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the
It
name.
did
It's
that,
them.
last
with
week.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, weird.
I think if you just
I'm
reload
gonna reload
one
the
of
page.
them,
Yeah.
it should work. But I think it will use Mave stats anyway.
Oh,
But I mean,
It does
I don't think
use-
Laffy is known for a constitution, so.
yeah, but I mean, you rolled above a 10 anyway. But yeah, so everyone feels relatively okay. It's been a nice walk. Archeron, you're a bit groggy, so you
It
do take
was-
1 point of exhaustion.
Okay. It was it was not eating that deer meat that did it.
Yeah, everyone else did.
Archeron is gassed. He is he's got a stitch. He's when you maybe you get a bit of a wet sock in your shoe.
Oh no, he actually stepped in a puddle.
Yeah.
And he's just been sad for
Because like, he was too busy looking at his book trying to find, like, he got really excited that he found Expeditious Retreat, was about to cast it, then realised he couldn't upcast it.
Then he got really sad and really depressed and started getting exhaustion.
Yeah.
And then someone dropped an egg on his shoe or something.
Yeah, oh, my stocking feet, yeah. Archer looks for a cliff to throw himself from.
There we go.
I mean, he's not making it subtle.
Yeah.
Buffing the whole way.
But yeah, so you can.
Or not?
If you want, you can.
No, I'm not doing it for now. I suppose I could actually.
You'd have to be the same speed of 10. That's like a sixth of the way there. And you won't go any quicker. You can only go as fast as the slowest person.
That's Slab, right?
No, it's
I
me
think
at
it's
the minute.
everyone. No, that's a disadvantage on stuff. You don't half speed at one. But I think everyone's speed is
Yeah, half
30
speed
except
too.
Cider.
I'm at 5.
Yeah, good for you.
Shame about the rest of the battle.
I'm happy
You're 45 years old.
I'm happy your speed is higher, but everyone else is not. But yeah, so you continue your walk. About an hour 15 goes by, and as you're walking through the forest, you begin to see the tree cover break a little. As on the horizon, you can see sort of high wooden walls with a few watchtowers, and this appears to be the town that Clyde was talking about.
Is there any arsehole gate guards?
No.
Guys,
There are
this
gate
is supposed to
guards,
be
but not asshole ones.
the one that Clyde was talking about.
Thanks, Beth.
That was Maeve.
Wait, well, thanks, Maeve. The cat says that. No, so as you're approaching, you can see a few small patches of farmland outside of the walls, and a sign sort of at the outward bit of the area that reads Fawn's Respite. And I assume you see there is like a gate that is open with the town on the inside, and I assume you guys will walk in.
Bold of you to
No, I'll just bypass it entirely. No, of course we won't.
Yeah,
What's the
finally.
farm growing? Just out of interest.
It appears to be like wheat, like grain, something to make bread with, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, don't cut it, it hurts.
But yeah, I assume you guys walk in. And as you do, you sort of start going down a stone pathway in the middle of town. You see houses and shops about. It seems just like a small, self-sufficient town. You can like almost see to the other side of it. It's not very big. But you can see a number of people walking around, and you're going about your day. And I will quickly change the map before describing something.
If anyone, Artron is going to like try to press the digitate himself smart, because he, his legs wet, he's looking dishevelled, like his hair is all over the place. He's trying to sort that out. He's trying to like clean up his clothes and smarten himself up. If anyone else wants any, just let him know, and he will gladly try to tidy you up and like de-forest walk you in the best way possible.
So you guys are coming in from the top left.
Where have I seen this map before?
I don't know.
Is this one you've made?
No.
I used this map. What have I used this map for?
I don't think I've seen it before.
It looks really good though.
It's great.
It's cool, yeah. I think I used it for a Lost Mines of Fandelver, like
Maybe.
yeah. Well, no, it wouldn't have been with you. It would have been with Jock.
No, I know.
Jock
Yeah.
and Rope. Jesus, rocking the joke.
But I mean, so as you're walking in again, you see sort of shops about. Obviously, everything is marked on this map, which you wouldn't have the knowledge of yet. But as you're walking, the first building that you see with people outside is a blue and purple two-story structure with two people standing outside of it. One of them appears to be a smaller creature bouncing up and down and fluttering on a pair of wings. You see she has pink hair and wears a flowery dress. Let me find the image of this person. I didn't do these, I just found them. Here you go. The other one, hold on.
Yeah, so the bathhouse. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, she's cool.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the description of the other one.
Badass Tinkerbell.
The other one, as you walk up, Brew, can you describe your character?
Yes.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Surprise! You see before you speaking to this pixie, this 5'10" mocha skin-colored human female with black hair reaching just past her shoulders, and this really intricate set of necklaces made out of pearl and gold. And she is wearing this loose light blue top with a sleeveless coat on top that is dark green, reaching just below her knees. And she's also wearing gray pants. And she is explaining to this victim, like, look, I know how much you enjoy spiking drinks, but I want today to be peaceful with the mayor at the bar. So, just please leave it to tomorrow.
You see the pixie goes, no, you said I could do pranks, and now I want to do pranks. And then you see the pixie sort of looks behind you towards the group of people that just walked in, and you see the pixie's eyes squint at the three people in particular. I mean, I'll say you can describe yourselves in a second, but you see they're walking in this like ragtag group of people, and the pixie's eyes are squinting as you turn to see the group. Would the group like to describe themselves?
Looking incredibly fancy, but walking as if he has a one wet sock, completely gassed, is a red-skinned Orling, which is a half-orc, in what looks like, imagine the brother from the Mummy films, kind of esque travelling clothes. He's got gold rimmed glasses and kind of umbra hair, two little tusks poking out from the bottom of his mouth. He's carrying a large blue book, which has got kind of glowing golden text on the back of it. In his one hand, he's got a feather. Flying kind of always around him is a multicolored, almost rainbow-esque magpie, and then kind of bobbing along another 20 feet behind that is this kind of shapeless, formless, glowing thing that just seems to always be about 30 feet behind him wherever he goes. And that's Archeron.
Oh, right, the Eye of Sauron. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We're doing it like in the trail order or something.
I mean, if you want, it doesn't really
I just
matter.
went
We can do. We can do it in the trail order. So yes, I'll
Go
do
on.
next.
The way I was looking at it, it was the way they obviously we were seen.
Yeah. Well, I'm just a regular human, very muscular, wearing a. It looked better than what it did, but wearing a gi. He's got black hair tied up in a messy hair tie. And he's just pretty much a basic human.
Lest me forget though, he has been carrying.
Wow, so when we call you
I'm allowed. I'm describing it. Oh yeah, he's
This is
got greasy hands.
not the character
You have really
itself.
fucking greasy hands. For 8 hours, you've had greasy hands.
Oh.
But yeah, well, he hasn't had a wash since we got here, though. Really,
No.
Literally just offered as well.
Yeah.
Like would have. Sidon, would you like me to clean your hands? Sidon, would you like me to clean your hands?
Sidon, clean your fucking hands.
Yeah.
It's fine. I can rub it on my shirt.
So behind the generic white man, you see this like lilac-skinned drow woman, and she's got this short black barb with one white streak in her hair. She's 6 foot tall, curvy, but like slim curvy, if that makes sense. I don't know how best to describe her. And she has these intricate, like, white patterns on her skin. So you see them on her, like, the back of her hands and all over her face. And she is currently in a bad mood because she's tired. So she's looking quite pissy.
Oh, goodness me, I didn't see you there. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. My name is Casdal Ravenlight, but you may call me Cass.
What's up? I'm
and we got 2 more people to introduce.
Yeah, there is 2 more people.
Oh yeah, right. We're here too.
3? You're forgetting about
Well, I can
Cassian.
do Cassin very quickly.
Yeah. Oh, and the horse and the porridge and and the cat.
The cat.
I'm the cat.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll post some pictures into the things. Yeah,
Oh, and then we've got the red Howland as well, which...
Jesus. Drac, go on.
Yeah. So I'm
Darth
an
Maul.
very tall Orling as well. I'm a little bit darker red than Archeron. I'm 6.5. To my back is strapped a sword, and he's wearing like normal traveling clothes, and looks kind of tired because we have been like tracking for 8 hours straight now.
So standing behind Drac, if you could just make him out, is a 3-foot tall goblin. You kind of have to like peer around because Drac's literally just swamped over the top of him. But he's basically, from what you can see, he's literally like a walking one-man band.
Oh yeah, he's got
Every
a
time he
drum
takes a
as
step,
well.
it's
Because recently we picked up the drums.
Yep.
Come the drum.
But yeah, it should just basically a small green goblin with red hair. But obviously, the main thing you're gonna really notice is literally all the instruments he's carrying.
You hear him before you see him. And then behind the goblin, there is, I don't want to say generic looking, he's not as generic as Sidon, a sort of tall, lithe man with like shoulder length red hair, red eyes, who may or may not be a vampire. It doesn't matter. It's fine. But yeah,
That's not suspicious at all.
It's fine. But yeah, that is the very large group of people that you see walking into this very small town.
All looking really hassled and pissed off and wet and
Everyone's very tired.
Was it Castell? Did you say?
Castell.
Castell. How are you spelling that? Catstl.
KS. I'm writing it in.
It's in general.
Castel.
Oh, Casdal. Okay, Ravenlight. Okay, I knew Ravenlight. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm horrible with last names.
Castell, Ravenlight. Castell. He like shakes his hands off a bit. Holds his hand out very formally to shake yours. Wonderful to meet you. I'm Archeron. Archeron Ipsissimus. Are you? Is this your establishment?
No, it's mine. And you see the pixie fluttering next to Cass. And you see she looks very cross, and she's not looking at you. She's looking behind you at some of the other members of the group.
Oh.
Who specifically?
Sidon, Drac, and Slab.
Do you have a problem with my friends?
Yep.
What's
Would you like to
wrong
voice
with
your
them?
issue,
So what
please?
do we
What's
do?
wrong
We
with
just
Slab
got
and
into
Drac?
town.
Mate, so I'm imagining, how small is this fairy?
She's like 2 feet.
So Maeve's
Cool.
just gonna like take a step forward, like that, you know that thing, how to speak to short people, and she's gonna
Someone
like
smaller than me.
lean right over this like little fairy.
Well,
and
she's
look at her.
flying. She's about eye height.
Oh,
She's flying. And
No,
about.
she was, like,
Jatter on the
standing
top
on
of the
her
head,
bar
knock
or
her down a
something.
peg or two.
she's gonna do that thing that's like really condescending, where she like leans down and puts her hands on her knees. Would you like to tell me what the issue is?
Well, my eyes are up here first, but those 3, your friends, I was trying to play a prank on a musician, and they broke the instruments.
Oh shit! It was you!
That was like ages ago. I had forgotten
Yeah.
about that.
I fucking
I
knew
would like
it!
to
I knew there
say-
was something more to it!
I will have
Wait,
to say,
so-
you did get me a free instrument out of it.
Why'd
And
you break
also-
them then?
If you would have made them a little bit stronger, maybe we would have broken them because
It was
Yeah,
just a
we-
harmless prank. I wasn't going to hurt anyone.
we
Listen,
didn't know that.
I animated them to have some fun. He got scared, asked you guys to come in, and now they're destroyed. So I don't get to have fun anymore.
Yeah,
Surely there
that's
are
not
other
our
plans you could
problem.
I
to be
mean,
fair.
you could just go back and just reanimate more of his instruments.
Yeah, we're not there now.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
There was also there was who was it? Who really? Oh, there was someone we didn't like. Who was it we didn't like?
Oh, the commander.
Commander.
Oh, yes.
whatever her name is.
Oh, yeah.
I give her all the information I have on her,
Yeah,
including the
Commander.
information where I was pretending to be her and writing her name in pub toilets, ring this number for sloppy blowjobs kind of thing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
She was awful. Everyone would applaud you for that. Sorry, how rude of me. My name's Archer.
Lavender? Lav for short. Lavender.
Lavender. Sorry, the audio's crap tonight.
Lav for short. Easier.
Wow. What a lovely name. So what is your establishment?
Well, this is my and she does like a very intricate flourish where she like moves her hands up, see these like spray of like pixie dust. This is Fairies Fable Findings. It's my little magic shop.
Ah, wonderful. And what kind of magics do you sell?
It's just things I find, things I pick up.
Are we
Oh.
talking like enchanted objects?
Well, I could enchant objects, but no, these are more useful.
Like
You also sell
spells
prank
and
items,
spells?
yeah?
Oh yeah, like a spellcasting focus
I hope it's
sort of
not like
thing.
a pudding pouch thing.
Listen, just because you haven't tried it, it's infinitely variable pudding. Every
Archon,
mouthful.
sweetheart, I really don't want to eat pudding from a pouch.
It's clear.
Well,
I clean
don't
the
speak
food.
it until you try it, maybe.
Why am I being? This is not Sidon and his fucking
No,
deer
no,
meat that
no,
he's
I'm
just
not-
ripped with his
listen,
hands.
I'm not
Hey,
specifically
at least I'm
targeting you.
open about it.
All I'm saying is that I hope these useful magic items are not pudding pouches.
Hey, they are useful.
Also,
Okay.
I
Do
think
you
it's
also
mostly
have
gold.
prank items?
They're just fun.
Yes. Do you do like exchanges for magical items? So if I
If-
have a
If
magical
the,
item,
if the item's fun, maybe.
oh.
What's the
How do you do?
emerald pen? Is it just a pen?
Yeah, I think you can cast illusionary script at will.
Yeah, it's actually pretty.
What
nifty.
is a cuddly Strixhaven?
Look it up. You can reroll checks against being frightened if you're hugging.
If anything, it's like
I'm
But-
immune to being frightened.
Well, there you
A
go.
bag of holding would be kind of useful.
yeah, that's the only one I was really drawn to. But
Boomerang
I,
shield
I,
and-
I, will- I will like to point out, Slab is skint.
Yeah, I'm
That's true.
actually
You feel that
loaded.
drum.
Do you sell spell scrolls or anything like that?
If I find any, I'll let you know.
Dust
Okay.
of deliciousness.
It's almost as good as the dust of dryness.
Well, you can give a creature disadvantage on wisdom saves, which is better than the dust of
Why
dryness.
is that deliciousness?
Well, because it's so delicious you're not paying attention and being worse.
It's so good.
Ask James, he knows.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What happens
Um,
if you put the dust of deliciousness into the pouch of the pudding pouch?
Well, then it's
I mean, it's
really
already
good
pretty
pudding.
delicious pudding.
It's already
but-
pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, Maeve, if you want the it's not a pouch. It's like it's like
We could do the aeroplane.
it's like a Dairy Dunkables.
What?
Like it's
on earth is
sealable.
a
It's not
Dunkable?
dirty. It's not unclean. I wouldn't eat anything unclean.
Well, no, I believe that. I just don't. Is it not warm? It's against your hip all the time.
But some puddings are best warm, like sticky toffee.
But what about
White
cheesecake
pudding.
or something like
Excuse me.
Yes, sorry,
Yes.
Castell.
You all seem quite tired and hungry. If you wish, I could take you to the nearby tavern.
that? That's.
We were
best
planning on
idea
going
I've heard
there
all
anyway.
day.
But no, I am pretty full. I had some maybe.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, eight
Well, the one.
hours ago you.
That was like
road
six hours ago.
meat.
Yeah, I took a handful, didn't I?
How big are your hands?
Man's got big ass like.
Imagine him walking with
Grill hands,
both
mate.
hands just full of dripping, greasy meat,
Oh,
and he's like,
Jesus.
You know, I'm imagining it.
Oh,
You know them packets of beef jerky?
Don't let him dip his greasy hand in your pudding pouch.
You see,
It crossed my mind. It crossed my mind.
you see the fairy lean over to you, Cass, and she says, "Yeah, maybe take them to the inn, but also maybe take them to the bathhouse. They all need a bit of a clean. That one in particular." Points to Sidon. Yeah.
Before we leave here, I'm just gonna say, well, it's lavender, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I could take that bag of holding off your hands, because that's really interesting stuff.
Can you? Do I want to? How mean is she feeling? You know what? You gave me another target. Go ahead. And for the price of what was it, 125? Yeah, she'll give you back.
Yeah. Nice.
What's the hat of wizardry? I recognise the name.
You can it works as an
If you
arcane
do an Arcana
focus.
check, you can cast all the cantrips of Wizard spell.
Yeah, without knowing
What?
them.
What? On an arcana?
If so, it acts as an arcane focus, and if you make an Arcana check, you can attempt to cast any other wizard cantrip that you don't have prepared.
Is it attunement? I'm just looking.
I don't think so.
It's not.
I can't
It's
remember.
DC 11.
It does say.
I would like to buy that, please. One all cantrips, please.
Here you go. And she puts it on your head. You look dashing.
I can't not fail. Sorry,
Unless you roll a 1.
I can't. If I roll a 1, I roll 11.
That's true. That's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
Just dispel it some way to forget mode.
So let me. This is a prerequisite of it being attunement. If it is attunement, I may not take it.
I don't think it is.
It is. I'm looking at it now. Oh no. Yeah.
It's not even a rare item. It's just like a fucking normal item.
Yeah.
Common, but requires attunement by a wizard.
Oh, fuck that then. It's only got 1 charge a day. Get rid of it.
It's fine. Fuck you.
Sorry, I got really excited then.
Why it being attunement is a problem?
Because it's not very good for attunement. I mean, I've got other things. Like I've got the health potion thing. I've got the boots, and like it's only 1 use a day as well. And I have a lot of issues with like needing I constantly feel like I'm missing out on message and stuff. So I've been trying to plead with Asher to allow me to combine 2 feats without the ASI, so I get additional cantrips. But I might just take a level in. I might just take Artificer because I can change my cantrips every day. So.
What's the
Hey,
That's greasy meat, probably. Ringworm.
Oh boy.
Oh. No.
Hey, I was just curious. That doublet of dramatic demise.
So Dublé, thank you.
Dublé.
Dublé.
Look, I'm from the wilds. It's fine. I can
tell.
I don't think he can read.
There's a
Can't read
tone
now.
10 now.
I got average numbers now. I was wondring, is that 75 gold pieces like a fixed price, or could we?
For you, I should make it more, but 75.
What does it do? I should probably just Google
It's
it.
funny. It's actually good and bad.
So Sidon's specialty.
Yeah.
When you drop to 0 hit points, you do not fall unconscious. Instead, I'm incapacitated with a speed of 0, and I can speak and communicate, and I still make death saves. But if you roll a 1, you swoon a loud gasp and die instantly.
Why would you have that?
Because I think it'd be
Incapacitation's awful. It is basically all you can do is speak, which during death rolls you as a player can do anyway.
Yeah, but still,
That's
they said,
awful.
yeah.
That's worse than not having it.
I just thought it was funny, that's why I added it. I looked through silly magic items, I found
It's like, guys, I'm here, I'm down, please help me.
You're a bitch!
No, I don't have anything I can sell. Or, oh well.
Well, don't you have money?
Yeah, give it all to me.
He gave a lot.
I
Oh
gave it
right,
to
I forgot
Slab.
about that. That's
Sven, do
Yeah.
Because he
you
was
really
a woman in
want
an
the
or in a
double?
abandoned room.
Would you really like the double of dramatic demise?
I fall down a lot. At least now I don't have to go to sleep for a while.
yeah, that is true. You kind of like hit and then fall down.
And get eaten by trees.
Not
I don't think this is
Ow.
the way forward, though, Sidon. I really don't, because I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no.
No, he's got a point.
Well, anyway, this bathhouse you were talking about. What's the Is it individual rooms?
I think you can get a like a big like a soak bath for everyone, or I think you get individual rooms. I don't go there often. I stay clean.
Listen, these people are my friends. I do not think about taking a bath with them.
Mm.
Ever.
I mean, the guys could share a bath and the women could share a bath.
So it's the guys and Maeve.
no, it's
Cass.
the guys
Well,
made
I
and
don't
Sidon.
know if Cass is gonna get.
Oh
take a
yeah,
bath, so
hi.
she
I
met.
just met you 5 minutes ago. Would you like to have a bath with me?
Look, have you
You
guys
know what, you
never
don't
been
ask,
to a
you don't get.
sauna?
Excuse me, but I took a bath today when I woke up, so there's no need.
So I would say I would enjoy a bath, but
Yeah, it's
if
been
they do have
You
individual
need to get
rooms,
into the habit of saying
because
bath
I
and not
can't
bath.
imagine the state of the water.
Bath.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Archeron sounds like just like Ugh.
If you're going for individual rooms, it might be best to just get a room at the inn.
sorry, what?
It might be better to get a room at the inn if you're going for individual rooms. It's probably almost definitely less expensive, and you can stay in there as long as you want.
Oh, so you mean taking a bath at the inn?
Yeah, they have.
Oh, okay.
Some of the
I
rooms
was
have.
like, do you get a discount at the bathhouse if you do, or what?
Well,
Plus, it gives you a chance to meet
people.
people. I think the mayor would probably want to know about a bunch of people walking in.
Well,
Oh,
Cass,
is
if you could
No, sorry.
go on, Archon. It's okay.
I was going to say, is the bathhouse particularly nice? I would like to try it, but if it's
Yeah, the bathhouse is nice. It's just expensive.
maybe a treat for tomorrow then.
She shrugs.
Anyway, sorry, maybe I interrupted. Sorry.
No, I was. Cass, if you would be so kind as to show us where the inn is.
Of course. If you would follow me, please.
Following the leader,
Um,
the leader, the
Yes,
leader.
what does it you do? Do you live here or?
About 2 months ago, I went through a portal, and I appeared some miles away from here, and make my way here.
Did
So-
the
I'm
bear
looking-
tell you the way?
Sorry?
Did the bear show you the way?
No.
Oh.
That bear is showing us the way. He had maybe deer.
Did you follow
she was
Bear
not
here?
the bear route.
Oh, we
No,
followed the
he
way.
showed us the way.
Yeah.
The bear showed
He
us
also-
the way.
He also told us not to go off into the woods because there might be animals who would hurt us.
I will say if you guys will wait here, because
Oh, that's
fucking hell,
generally
somebody-
good advice. Before we enter the inn, you should know that the owner is called Pistol.
Thistle.
He is quite slow talking, so please have patience. He is somewhat
Glad
self-conscious about it.
Oh no!
So also, as you're walking
Oh,
through the
no.
town, you go past a few places. You go past what appears to be a blacksmith. With you see inside, there's a large window open, with smoke coming out, and you see this large wooden man, possibly.
Possibly.
I've sent the image. Here it is. You see a large wooden form, made of leaves and branches and twigs, making or
Oh, he looks
forging armor and weapons. You also go past what appears to be his stables, and you see a number of animals outside, some horses, you see some birds in large birdhouses, and you see some weird panther-like creatures that you don't really recognize. But also like talk. You see like
Oh,
talking
it's a
to the.
pretty cat.
You see talking to the animals is like a. I mean, you would not recognize a harpy. Who is like talking to one of the horses, currently back turned to you, just as you're walking past. Along with that, as you're sort of getting closer to the inn, you see this sort of house in the middle with a blue roof, sort of white stone, like very sort of very stereotypical medieval house, with like a balcony at the top. So not that stereotypical, but you see outside of it, like sitting on a chair, like rocking back and forth, is this like older gentleman with like long white hair. And a white beard. Let me find him. This one.
Elf Santa Claus.
You see, as you were walking up, he was like beginning to stand, and as you're going past his house, he's like, "Wait a moment, wait one moment," and he like goes like stands up from the chair and moves through the fence and walks up to you. And he looks to Cass, and he's like, "Who are these people here?"
Visitors.
Visitors.
Apparently,
here.
they followed the bear here.
So,
Well,
I'm-
no.
I'm
No,
sorry.
we got directions from a bear to this place.
And he was wearing pants and everything. It seemed
Can I-
totally above board.
Like as they're all
Name was
like
fine.
babbling about the bear, can I step forward and like hold a hand out and be like, my name's Maeve, and we came here from the Court of Shades, and she's gonna like hold up the symbol.
Friends of the Archfey, I see. And he like holds out a hand. This is he's clearly a very old man. Looks elven, half elven, but with like a very long white beard. Again, like sort of like half elven Santa Claus.
Yeah.
But he's very tall, even slightly hunched. He's about as tall as Maeve.
Wow.
But he's wearing sort of simple clothing and has this very intense look about him.
Mhm.
And he sort of like holds out a hand and says, "Well, I am Mayor Randolph. It is good to meet you. I'm concerned about so many visitors.
We won't
Are
be
you-
here very long. We're
Since
just
you
gonna stay in the inn and then yeah.
Yes, and we promise we'll be on our best behaviour.
Are you
Yeah.
all
Sorry.
useful?
No.
Useful.
What-
I am.
what do you
not
mean?
everyone else is.
Well, can you do things?
Yeah.
Everyone can do things. It's.
I mean, are you good with animals, or can you fight or help make
Oh, I can
things?
fight.
None of those
All
things.
of the above.
I can fight. Who am I fighting?
Yes.
I can do magic. And Slappick can eat a mean grilled cheese.
Yes. Do you have any?
Did you have something in mind, Mayor?
Well, there is Bryn, and he points sort of far up towards you hear like these sounds of training. They help train the guard and any people who want to learn how to fight. And you see, as he's talking, actually, what's everyone's passive insight?
13.
10.
13.
Well,
17.
17. We have someone who's got really good
11.
perception insight. So Cass, you would sort of know this, but I'll say whoever had a 13, I don't remember who.
Man,
Can tell he's slightly nervous about something. But he says, if you could go up and help them train a few of the recruits, that would be excellent.
would we
Oh,
be
now
able to do
that sounds
tomorrow?
fun.
No,
Sidon.
What?
Not to be disrespectful. They're using weapons, I think.
Also, is there like a war going on that we don't know about?
No, there's no war. You can ask Bryn about it when you
You've
see
been
them.
suffering incursions.
Well, can you make a persuasion check and I'll give you advantage?
Performance persuasion.
10.
10? Fuck it, I don't care. You'll learn it in a minute anyway.
Well, some of Bryn's scouts spotted something around. I don't know what. They described it as a shadow. And I'm just trying to make sure that we're all safe.
Look, snake.
I didn't see it. You'll have to ask them.
Okay.
Mayor.
That was in a different area as well, wasn't it?
There was a different court that you saw the same.
Yes, Cass.
Is this connected to the holy water you asked me to make a few days ago?
Vaguely. I asked Bryn to make some as well. I just want to be prepared for anything, just in case.
Right. Well, we need a bit of a
Visibly,
rest.
Like nervous and conflicted, as he's saying.
I'll happily train some of your guys in a bit more of a hand-to-hand combat. You never know when they will get disarmed. It's always nice to actually.
Well, I'm
hand-to-hand.
not a fighter myself. Ask Bryn about all of that. I don't know personally.
Well, we were
but-
just heading to the inn. We've been walking for quite a while, so I think once we're fully rested, we can head up and have a chat with Bryn.
Yes, of course.
Perfect.
And he like sort of very nervously walks off back into his home.
Are you still open for the drinks tonight? Oh, he's gone. Well, I can always ask him later.
Or
So-
you just buy him one and then just entice him in.
Oh.
If this guy talks really slowly, I'm not gonna have the patience for it. So someone else has to
Sidon,
talk.
why don't you just stay outside and we'll call you in when we're finished?
Because I'm not going to do
Tie
that.
him up with a bit of string. So
Tie you
Yeah.
to the
Like-
post outside.
Be careful, he'll enjoy that.
Sidon,
Careful, he bites.
I have confidence, Sidon. You can.
Wait, where's your ring, Sidon?
Oh yeah. Silently straight me a wisdom save.
Burn it. What rudeness did I do there? I didn't do anything rude.
Well,
I
You
was
did
open
say
and
if
honest.
this guy talks slow, I don't think I'll have the patience for him.
That's open and honest. That isn't rude.
Yeah,
That is
no,
rude.
It's fine. It's
That
fine.
is very
It's fine.
rude.
It's
But
fine.
he
It's
doesn't
not.
have anyone to apologize to.
That's true.
Yeah, he
I'm
hasn't
sorry.
done you yet.
I'm just checking that Sidon is wearing his ring.
If I thought it was rude, I would have rolled my own wisdom saving throw.
You can do it. All you need to do is,
Keep your mouth
remember.
shut.
Well, no, I have confidence he can do it.
I
He's-
don't. Can we just
I
get
was
rooms
gonna say,
first?
we don't think you're a child side, but apparently that might just be me. But I have confidence that you should come in and try to enjoy it.
Or we can
Wish
talk to
I
them
could-
We're
instead.
sleeping in a tent tonight.
If you wish, I could
How about we
provide
get the
some.
room keys first?
That's what I just said. We'll make him wait outside, get our rooms.
It
and
is like a
then-
tavern on the inside, by the way. Like there are
I'm
things.
getting a drink.
Right, so you buy a drink, go and find the furthest away corner that you can. We'll get the rooms, and then sorted. Deal?
So, Cass,
Just
I'm
say
gonna
yes.
go in. No.
Cass, what were you doing when you found your portal?
I was following the sound of children laughing. You see, I was walking through the forest. I was making my way up north, and I hear the sound of children laughing in the woods. And knowing how dangerous those could be, I decided to follow the laughter.
Oh,
I came across a portal, and then I felt someone push me inside, and here I am.
where was that? Sorry.
That
Yeah.
was in. Hold up, still new to the to the days. I haven't read it down. Give me a second. I was moving towards Port Ovena in Arcadia.
Oh,
Ah.
was it the oh bloody! I was got the Fey Forest. No, it's got.
And no, it wasn't that. No.
wasn't that, it was just a- oh,
You would know
oh,
if she was coming, if she was going north towards it, it wouldn't be that forest. You would know she'd be coming from the desert.
See, I'm Drac and I are from Port Odysseus.
Athena.
Yeah. Too many
Oh,
names.
I'm from Obolista. My hometown is Whittle. I don't know if you know that.
No.
If you know the place.
You would know. Whittel is like the to the south of Malachite, to the university. It's like a very beautiful beach town.
Oh, okay. Well, Drac and I were students at the university. The Emeralds
Aetherstone.
Stone.
Yeah, we have heard like it's the town you come from is like a beautiful beach town.
Mm.
And I
Yeah.
nudge like Archer in the side, like, now we can get there. We have an invite now.
We're never cool enough to go. So were you a student at the school?
No, I did study in Malachite
Malachite, yeah. You did study at the same place
Library.
briefly.
Sorry.
Oh, when were you there? It's been a year since I left, but
About 5 years ago, I finished my studies there.
oh, what was it you trained in?
I don't know if you could tell, but I am a cleric for the goddess Solista,
Oh,
and I began to study religion. And the reason I was traveling is because I want to see how different cultures react to different gods and how they affect the culture itself.
Wait, you're a cleric of Solista?
Yes.
You know a woman by the name of Neve?
You make me a religion check. Yes.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your first roll. Makes sense, it's religion. 17. Yeah, you would know the name Neve. You would know that Neve was a find it, hold on. You would know that she at one point was a monk in the like a monk training to be like a monk of Solista, or at least that's how the story goes. And at one point, because obviously she was mortal, when she died, she was taken into Solista's service, and is known as the Spear of Light for Solista.
I mean the Spear of Light. Yes, I do know of her.
Yeah, she came to me in a dream once, and then I think I butchered that up.
She did what?
No, that's quite. You put it quite lightly there, Sidon.
I mean, I could explain the whole thing, but then we'd be here for an hour.
That's all you need to know.
Okay. If you're asking if I have a relationship with her or a connection, aside from the worship of Solista, I would. I'm afraid I'm not on any personal terms with her.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, okay. And what? Okay, mechanical question. What kind of cleric are you?
Light. Light cleric.
Oh, I love light clerics. They're dope.
Me too. I get to deny Tyranno crits again.
Yes! Yes! I've got silver bombs again!
No, James, there's a reason I asked, I think I asked Matt yesterday if you had silver bulbs. This was the reason for it, because now there's 3 people.
Yep.
I'm sad.
Yeah. I was debating as well, like other ways to do it, because there's even more ways, like just to like spoil his fun. But I thought with 2 people with silvery barbs would be enough. But now we got a light cleric as well. That's epic. That's so good.
Everyone's got counter spell and they're immune to the blinded condition.
Yeah. I don't even need eyes. I don't need
Yeah.
eyes anymore, do I?
Eyes? What's that?
Throw some glasses off now.
I'm getting PTSD from Kilpatrick.
Oh, yeah,
Please don't say
yeah.
that. Where I'm going, I don't need eyes to see.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I
yeah.
just don't need them. I have extended. I no longer need my own head. I can use something else.
Maybe you should take off your own head.
Wow.
Player, not the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool. Cool.
May I ask a
Oh,
question?
wonderful.
Or sorry, please continue.
No. I was just saying, cool. Should we go inside and queue for drinks and continue the conversation in there?
Yes.
And you
Sounds
can
like
come with us. Don't listen to
Thank
the mean warlock. She said.
She's
Oh,
mean to
she-
everyone. Well, she's specifically mean to me,
Hey,
but
wow,
it's fine.
no, that's not fair at all. If you want me to be mean, I can be mean.
I think
One
I'm
more
perfectly
chance.
reasonable in a lot of situations, and then she just goes off.
I
Okay.
suggest we give him one more
Okay,
chance.
no, Sidon, you're officially on
I'm
my shit
joke-
list.
I'm joking.
Let's go inside before I seriously
Obliterate.
get mean.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah, we're
kidding.
all tired from the long travel. Let's get in and let's
need to
just
change my
sleep
sock.
for today because this isn't.
Cracks knuckles. Oh, you're about to see Maeve mean.
Dave, would you like a hot chocolate?
Joking,
Would that help?
Dave. Come on.
I'm gonna go get Maeve a hot chocolate.
Some Baileys in it.
Yeah, just more, little bit. It's mainly Baileys and chocolate. Okay.
Give her the bottle
So
of
we go in
Baileys.
the end. So we go inside the
Jesus.
end.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking because I think Peru wants to say something, so I'm just waiting.
Maeve.
Mhm.
May I ask something of you?
Of course.
Your white markings seem to match my own in some fashion. Are you also some type of cleric?
No. How do you answer this in character? How do you say what class you are?
You can say,
in
no, I'm a
character?
warlock. Warlocks are a
Well, that
known thing.
sounds so weird to say like, no, I'm a warlock.
Where do you
Just
buy
called you the
your
mean
paint?
warlock.
You could say I'm not a religious spellcaster.
There
That
you go.
feels even more.
That does feel
Yeah,
like
fair enough.
Maeve is a warlock.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that she worded that in a way that doesn't sound weird coming from a character.
Yeah.
Even gave me powers.
Yeah.
Like, I draw my powers from the Fae rather than the gods.
Maeve's on borrowed terms.
What
That's
is this?
very good. That's
Really,
very good.
Maeve
I
doing
like that one.
something? Okay. I'm going inside.
Well, every other day's bully Sidon Day, so.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
But you all walk in to the Thistle and Thorn Tavern and see sort of a very large sort of downstairs area. There's the occasional table with some sets of chairs. And you see sitting... You're first very confused because their back is turned to you, so you just see a shell. But sort of looking, like, hunched over...
This is going to be the
Looking- No, hunched over, looking at like a what's the word? A shelf of things. You see a turtle.
Oh, this guy hasn't got long to live.
What?
They only live for 30 years,
I don't like that. So if the minimum is less than like human, I don't really. Yeah, unless it's like very slightly less. You see a
they're cute.
hunched over
I love
turtle
turtles.
leaning on a stick.
Are they a druid?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you see
I
he's
was,
like
I was genuinely, I was debating to make Sidon the turtle. I was debating to make him
That's
Master Way.
you see like
Genuinely.
whispering to some plants. And they start begin to bloom a bit.
Aw.
Lappy
see-
would scream.
You see, he turns around, and the turtle eyes go wide. He says, "Ooh, customers! Ooh, haven't had new customers in a while. Hello, I am Thistle. Who are you?"
Hello, Thistle. We don't have a group name. I'm
We
Archeron.
need one,
We do need one, yes.
do we?
Well, do you do hot chocolate and Baileys?
I'm sure we can get one for you.
Whilst
Can I get a mead, honey wine,
Please.
please? What? Why do you make me say please for?
Yes. Which would you prefer, mead or honey wine? Or both.
Well, could I have a water, please? And would anyone else like a drink whilst we're here?
For me, I would just like to get a room and sleep. I'm
Oh,
really
yes. Of course.
tired.
Need one,
Yes.
2,
We
3,
have a
4.
bunch of rooms upstairs. What sort of room would you like?
I'll just send the.
Does Kaz, do you have an apartment here, or are you staying in the tavern as well?
I'm staying in the tavern, but I have my own room For a while now, actually.
Six rooms. 6 rooms, then, please.
6. So I've sent the
Ah.
price breakdown.
I'll have myself a luxury room.
I'm gonna take a luxury room.
Yeah, 2 luxury rooms, please.
How many
Oh,
luxury
bigger
rooms do
room.
you have?
We'll say there's 4.
I'll just have the slightly bigger room for 4 silver.
1 basic room.
I mean,
If you
One
get the
vanilla
basic
room.
considering I
You
spent
fucking
a lot
slept
of money.
outside the entire time. I offered you night after night the tiny hut, and you're like, "No, I want to sleep out in the stars." Given
Yeah, but the
fucking
bigger
basic-
room includes continental breakfast and a all-you-can-eat buffet lunch. I'm going for the bigger room.
He wants greasy hands again.
Oh yes, greasy hands. Yes.
Cassian
Do the
also
bigger
gets a
rooms
luxury
come with a
room.
bathroom?
Yes.
Okay.
The bigger rooms have a ensuite bathroom.
Ensuite.
The
Yeah, then
basic,
I'm gonna go
the,
with a bigger room
the
too.
basic ones have a communal shower. And then the luxury rooms have a bigger ensuite.
So 2 luxury rooms, and then 4 bigger rooms?
Yeah,
One for
Three
me.
luxury.
Three
3
bigger
luxury,
rooms,
including Cassian.
Oh,
That's
That's
good.
fine.
Yeah,
I'm
luxury.
doing that. That's fine. So for you guys, it's 2 luxury rooms and 3 bigger
3.
rooms.
bigger rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here
Time
are
skimp.
your keys. And there is your Baileys and hot chocolate. And that was, you didn't tell me what you wanted.
It was a water, please, for me.
Water? And
Like looks
Honey
to Simon.
wine, mead.
all right.
He like goes to hobble off back while you're still talking. And after like a minute, comes back holding like a thing of meat.
So,
Here you go.
thank
Thank you.
you.
Where is the? Is there a dining area? Do we place orders for food behind the bar?
Well,
or-
in here,
It's because there's just a big open room with tables and stuff.
if you want food to your rooms, that we have a few people in the kitchen who also come round to ask if you need anything. If you're in, of course. If not, then you can just hang a thing on the door and say you're unavailable. I hope you have a good stay.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, cheers.
Yes. I thought, Cass, I thought you said they were talked very slowly. Was
I
that
was going to say he spoke faster than I expected.
spoke faster than I do?
Well, we usually drink together, and after the first drink, he begins to talk really slowly. So I got used to it,
That makes
and
sense. That makes sense.
it's quite late, so I didn't know if he maybe have taking a sip or not.
How much did that cost for the rooms and the?
It's well, you can do whichever ones you said. I
You-
haven't sent it.
drink.
In the chat and the roll 20.
Yeah.
it costs
So
off.
for the drink, it can be it's like 2 copper at your gold for
Right,
the
okay.
room.
So it was
And
3 and a 4. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
12.
But I'll say as you guys are
Is Artron getting the full thing, the full book?
Yeah. Yeah,
is that-
I'm
you
fucking
sure? 'Cause I was-
loaded at the minute, mate.
he sold.
Yeah, but I thought you need. Yeah, I know he did, but I thought you needed your gold to buy spells and stuff. I was happy
I
to
can
buy.
buy so many spells at the minute.
and it's 1 gold.
Like
so.
8 first level
um,
spells right
yeah.
now.
All right.
But you see, as you
If you're
sort of
sure,
go up,
I-
it says. You see the keys have a bit of like a thistle on them with the number, like a druid crafted number.
Oh, like a style.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's like the image of one with like the number in like a druid craft. But you see, as you're going up,
This on your keys.
Yeah.
Maybe gonna drink the hot chocolate Baileys like a shot.
Oh,
Drink it, and then she's gonna like bomb it towards the stairs because she's heard the word bath and she's gone.
Oh, it could completely different direction I was going. She net this Bailey's hot chocolate. She had to bomb it to the bathroom because she's lactose intolerant.
as everyone's going
Worth it.
upstairs to their rooms, Thistle waits for a second and says,
Cass,
Yes.
I just wanted to mention, that because you're a cleric, I don't know if you're able to help with this sort of thing, but a few people staying has mentioned that they've been having nightmares recently.
Oh,
I'm not sure if that's something that you can help with, but I thought I'd mention it.
Thank you for mentioning, but I don't think I can help with that. Oh, I should warn you for tonight. Lav is planning to spike our drinks because the mayor said her top wasn't cute today. You might want to be vigilant.
Oh shit! She
Alright.
did say that. Hold on, wait. That was just in front of me.
But yeah, as you all go up to your rooms and begin to like do the, you know,
Sorry, just before we do, I
Yeah.
just want to. I was just checking my notes. I don't think I wrote this down. So Everon was a follower of
Odaluna.
Odaluna. Okay, sorry, I did. Okay, I'll just add that.
You have all had your drinks and stuff.
Was that,
Are
was
you
that
guys?
On the bingo? Was that on the bingo? Jumping back in.
Yeah.
Thanks. Why'd you have? I hope you don't
I'm
actually have a
joking. I
bingo.
don't have one.
Okay.
Inside joke.
We should actually.
we-
We should do
We
one
should
though.
do.
That'd be
Yeah,
really
like
funny.
we'll, in the middle of my card, it'll be like James goes off on a tangent.
We'll do it for session. We'll do it for session 25. That's
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
session 50, session 25. We get
Yeah. So I don't say jumping back in again. So yeah.
Oh,
What are you
okay,
guys?
no,
What are you guys doing? Do you want to take long rests? Do you want to take short rests? Is there anything you want to do?
What we know, it's not like dark.
No, it's like because the day cycle is longer. And I'd say asking around, you can ask someone. You get the sense that the day-night cycle is about 30 hours.
Oh, okay. So
So not too much longer, but
what kind of time of day? Because it's been a long old day. I don't think anyone
has.
would, like take. I need to take a rest. I've got levels of exhaustion.
if you like look at the sky, it's about the equivalent of 3 p.m. We'll say.
Okay, so we're basically forcing in 6. So an hour's only like quarter of an hour longer than it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get 8 hours, and it would be like what 7, 8.
Yeah. I'm just worried about jet lag.
The only issue when going across dimensions, jet lag.
I would like to talk to Cass a little bit more before I do suggest we do long rest.
Cass and Cassian is
Yeah.
going to get confusing.
Oh,
Right, yeah, it's
should
very
I
easy.
Oh,
check?
we can leave Cassian here for now then.
Yeah, Cassian's vibing. Cassian, he's taking a bath.
It's still early enough that I could change the name if you want.
No, don't
No,
worry.
it's fine.
Cassian's taking a bath. It's fine.
Yeah. So yeah.
For the next 7 hours.
Just keep swimming.
So you mentioned you're a follower of Solista, and now I'm assuming, Sidon, you're with us. You probably haven't.
We'll say that everyone who wants to be is downstairs
Yeah.
in the main
Yeah.
room. That was ages.
Now we're back.
Yeah, everyone who wants to be is in the place.
Okay.
It is downstairs.
Okay, so
Everyone who
okay.
wants to be in the place is
I
in the
couldn't
place.
think of the word.
So yeah, 10 gold pieces on shoes. I did spend 10 gold on shoes, and I have no regrets. How long have you been in the town? About 2 months.
I have been in the Feywild for about 2 months. I've been here about 4 weeks, give or take.
A bit
Okay.
more than that. I would say more like 6 or 7. So
Oh,
close
okay,
to 2
yeah.
months.
Yeah, so 7 weeks.
Okay. Do you know your way about? Did you go? Have you been to anywhere else here?
I do know the surroundings of the town, but I haven't really adventured much outside of it. I may be a good magic caster, but I'm still by myself.
So you haven't been to Glisseldorf.
No,
That's gonna be a name now.
no, it's
yes.
not. It's not.
It is.
It's not called Glisseldorf.
They call it Glizzy Dizzy. That's what the kid.
That's where the werebear's from.
Yeah, Glizzy Dizzy. Yeah. Well, the reason I ask is we're going to be moving on. I don't know if tomorrow. The timescale seems to be fluid. But we'll be moving on to the as yet unnamed capital. We'll be heading towards, and but we could use a guide. I think we know the direction, but we don't know the way. If that makes sense.
We know it's
think
over there.
I think I could help you. The wilds outside are very confusing.
Hmm.
Not to mention the Fey folk wanting, to play their pranks.
Is that a real concern? Something we have to really watch out for?
Well, take for example Laugh. She did the magical alive instruments, from what I hear. That is on the tamer
That
side
was
of
on the
things.
material plane. That was.
Yeah, she is on the tamer side, believe it or not.
Oh.
I mean, Cass, you would know that most of the things around here are like shifter creatures, creatures that can change shape. Like were creatures, like changelings, doppelgangers, things that or things that have like in like normal terms, an unnatural shape. So like centaurs, like harpies, like sometimes yuan-ti. You might even see snake people. Things like that.
Would shifters be a factor?
Probably not, because they are just like people. You might see a shifter. But you're more common to see like a werewolf than a shifter.
Yeah. There are a lot of shapeshifters around outside the town.
And in the town.
And in the town also.
Well, what kind of? I know you say you're a cleric of Solista. What kind of magic do you specialize in?
I specialize in radiant and fire spells, and also a little bit of healing in in a pinch.
Excellent. Well, Biden, if you ever fall against any more trees.
Hey, look, I am perfectly capable. I've got my good buddy Slab.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He's my backpack.
Who?
Ew.
Well,
I'm Brick. Oh man.
Well, we always a welcome. I have this, and he holds out this little vial of like infinite healing, basically. That he has. Basically, one today I can make a healing potion, but that's all I can do, apart from my wizard spells.
Oh, that's quite impressive, actually.
You see, it's like a like very generic sort of vial, like flask for a healing potion, but it's got sort of like red crystals like embedded into it and like a fire pattern. It's like, very well made.
It's like dragony themed as well.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
May I ask in what school of magic you specialize in?
All of them.
Oh,
He says, like super smug, like the smuggest, that happiest I've seen him. Even though he's got these massive bags under his eyes, he looks like he's about to fall into his, literally fall asleep on his porridge. He is like looking really smug. Yes,
What do you specialize in? Yes.
Yeah, I don't like to get tied down with a particular school, so I try with all sorts.
He writes in a book and does book things.
Simon's never done that.
You're right.
Have you seen my book, Sidon?
I've not spent much time looking at it or anything. I just know you have it.
Would
You
you like
write
to
in
see
it? No.
Now you're making it weird.
Have you drawn a picture of that moment you two shared?
Oh, God.
Like, Archeron like puts both hands on the top of his book and very quickly says no.
Cass, by the way, if you did help us like be a guide to the capital, maybe, I don't know if you want to, but maybe we could help you get out of the Feywild at some point. I don't know how long we'll be here for, but if we can.
that would be lovely, actually.
I think the plan after hopefully we're going to be going to Pyra.
Pyra.
Do we know the name of the lady that in Pyra?
Yeah, Helene.
Helene. Do you know anything about anyone called Helene? Cass?
She's a cleric of Odaluna.
I will say you can make me a history check. It's a very high DC because it would have been someone.
Can
you
I
might have
argue
interacted-
religion?
I'll allow it.
Legend.
Yeah.
By the way, we do use hero points.
Oh, I do have to add myself to
Only
the feed
useless
then.
and stupid things.
Pretty much. So far, pretty much. With a 17, I will say you don't recognize the name.
Ow.
Also,
sorry,
why are we going to Pyra?
I have to
Well-
talk to a woman called Helene
Yes.
about a wretched howler.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
why
kidnap
are we
someone.
doing what he wants? Because
Because otherwise, I made a deal with a demon, and he might just kill me.
Also, that is the main part, the killing part, and I appreciate that. It is a little out of everyone's way, but it would be, I think, best if we did, because, well, we don't really know what the consequences will be if he doesn't attempt. We can prevent him doing anything.
what? So you all are fine with just killing this girl?
No.
No. I don't want to work with the wretched howler. I made a mistake. I was thinking in a bit of a weird. I had a weird mindset at the time.
At the
I was
time.
thinking. Well, I always have a weird mindset, fair. But at the time, I was thinking, have to achieve balance. That's what Neve told me. Maybe this is like a trick. Maybe it's because you don't want to go pure one. Things aren't black and white, right? So you don't want to go pure into the light because that's not necessarily the right thing. So I thought maybe it was a trick and I should go towards the dark this time. And lo and behold, big mistake. Now Chaos Demon is
And
around.
All I'm hearing is excuses.
I just think that Poseidon has worked with us to do, helped us at the moment, and he has at least earned the benefit of the doubt. And I'm sure, and he's going to pat you on the shoulder, Poseidon, you're going to make the right choices going forward, aren't you?
Yeah, like, I'm all for this, but as long as we're not just going there to kill her, I'm fine with it.
No. Plus, I don't think we could, because, as I mentioned, Everan threatened both of us with death, and he yoinked us out of our dreams into a demi-plane, and, he made a chair out of stars, and I felt Sidon's bottom. He sipped his water.
I do not personally approve of dealing with fiends and devils. I do understand the argument. I mean, even gods can be petty or evil or vengeful. I don't see why demons and the like couldn't be merciful.
Well, I don't think this particular demon is merciful. I think he's
No, I mean not in this case, but I mean generally speaking.
Yeah, this was a genuine mistake. I don't know if Celesta has had dealings or fought against the Demon Lord Wretched Howler. But yeah, it's a whole thing.
Do you know anything about the god Vistali? Do you know anything about that?
You can make me a religion check. You definitely do, so I'll give you something, but just to see how much.
The god of mysteries and new horizons, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm afraid I haven't come around to study him yet. I mean, there are so many gods.
Yeah, well, in that one, you know his name.
I know his name and I know what he's about.
That is the god of mystery. It makes sense.
Wait, actually, I think I have a pamphlet, and she takes out a pamphlet that says "Religion 101." What is for you?
Religion for dummies.
Religion for dummies.
Wrathful's pamphlets that he gave out saying all about self-love and having a quick wang.
That did canonically happen. We'll say at this point, as you're all talking, maybe you can come downstairs if you want, but entering in the tavern, you see two people walking in. Obviously, Cass, you recognize both of them, but one of them is sort of a very pale woman. Let me find it. With sort of long hair, elvish ears, and these sort of faint red eyes. Who you would know Cass to be Leo. And the other one is this very burly-looking satyr man with big 4 horns and this beard, walking on a staff. You see the two of them walking in. Do I have the full images? Have one of them.
Is this Aaron?
This is Aaron. Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron A. Aronson.
Do I have
Aaron.
the image?
Yeah, Aaron. Good afternoon.
Is AA Ron?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, she's hot.
Hello, AA
You
Ron.
drawn that, Asher?
Oh no,
No,
I'm
I
hot.
didn't draw them.
Oh, so I saw a little thing at the bottom. I was like,
Nah.
an A. I was like, bloody hell, that's really good.
Wow.
No, it is. It's a really, really great picture. Like that, I really like your artwork as well. But it sounded really back in the compliment. I really like your artwork, but this is a totally different style to it. That's why I was confused.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, so you
I
see the
don't
two
know
of
what
them.
I like quite successfully.
See- You see the two of them walking in, just chatting. And you see as Cass, you like hail them. You see Leah gives like a slight wave, and Aaron immediately goes to the bar and orders a drink. And Leah sort of comes up to the table and says, "Well, this is a lot of new faces. Who are you?"
I've had this one for quite a while, actually.
Well, and you see she like waves her hand from her face, and her face is your face. A lot of new faces for me. And
I
she
did
turns
the
back
same
to
thing.
herself.
I didn't say twinsies.
She goes back to normal. A lot of tricks, I see.
Yes.
Okay, now I am confused. I have conflicting feelings about what just happened.
You see, she like looks. She looks over to you and changes into your face. Would you ask me maybe you?
Oh, that is so wrong.
She
I'm
turns
going
back.
to be honest. Be
I
happy
wouldn't.
it didn't go into a shape off.
Yeah. So I'm only. Mine was a mere illusion. I'm afraid. I could continue, but hello. My name's. Sorry, I'm rather tired. It's been a long day. My name's Artron.
It's fine. I'm Leah. I own the apothecary nearby.
Oh, wonderful. Maybe popping in to see you tomorrow. Do you have alchemist supplies?
I stock a few. Yeah.
You already have that, don't you?
I have the kit, but books on it how to make specific.
Okay.
I haven't actually tried it yet. I have this vial that makes mayonnaise and healing potions. Pass it to chicken. Glug, glug. Oh, no, it's
Well-
olive oil. Sorry, wasn't it? Not mayonnaise.
I'll see what I can do. I have a few books that I probably don't need anymore. I was just asking. I was coming in to ask Thistle about something. Some of the plants that I've been keeping have been wilting quickly, so I was just seeing if he could help with that.
Do they normally wilt quickly, or
Well, they usually
is this
wilt
a-
eventually.
Yeah,
but-
but
I go to sleep
this
and I
like-
wake up and they're already kind of dying a bit.
is this
Yeah,
a new thing, or
I mean, it's not happened to me in a very. I mean, I say very long time. It's not happened to me before. So
I
it just
put,
happened this week?
I put holy water in them last week. Did that do anything?
it didn't. Maybe a bit for the ones you did, but I mean, he's a druid, so I was just going to ask him.
Yeah. Understandable.
Anyway,
Well,
she like taps the table twice. I hope you have a good evening. I'll be around.
bye.
Unless you need something now.
Bye, pretty lady.
Oh my god.
Leah.
Leah.
And she walks over to the bar to talk to Thistle. And you see Aaron, or the satyr man, Aaron. You see he's like holding a flagon of some sort of liquid, and like goes to the table next to you and leans over. He's like, "Hey, who are you?" Just to you all.
Hello.
I lean back over. Sup, son?
How you doing?
Who are you?
He does like the like pats you on the shoulder side and says, "Aaron."
Cool.
Such a
Hello. I'm Archeron. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. He does like he's got very big hands, so he does like a thing, and his hand just like eclipses yours as you shake.
My grandma, what big hands you have.
Hey.
Maeve is refreshed and happy, and she's gonna like fully turn her torso around, like lean on the back of her chair and hold out a hand and just go, Maeve.
He like does the same thing. Aaron. Have you like who has taken a bath?
Only
I
me, I
have.
think, at the moment. I haven't had a chance.
Okay.
Chance.
He looks
I'm
to
prestidigitatedly clean.
yeah.
Yeah.
He looks to the side and says, "You know, I can tell you've been traveling, but maybe take a stop at the bathhouse. My sister runs it. Give you a discount."
Oh,
Sick.
we were thinking of going tomorrow. There's quite a lot on tomorrow. Do they
Yeah.
have they have special waters?
Yeah, we take. She helps some of the. Leah provides some of the salts to help the water. I don't know much about it.
Epsoms and
Stuff like that.
Okay.
Me and Amy, his sister, my sister, share jobs. We swap every so often. She's better at that. I work at the general store usually.
Ah. It's a very very close knit commune village. It seems everyone gets on famously here. Oh, how long have you been here?
I don't know.
A while.
I actually would be. Yeah, well, my whole life.
Oh, okay. So you were born in the Fairmont.
I was.
Excellent. Oh, cool. First time. Very nice.
It is nice. He like takes a big sip of his drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
anyway,
awkward at all.
Awkward. So, what do you do for fun around here?
I mean, it's there's events every so often. Festivals. There isn't one on that I know of. He does
that attitude.
well in advance. Help out people. Sell things, have parties, drink. Like things for a second. Chuckles to himself. Other things.
Okay. Nice. So do you know the way to the capital? And do you know what it's called, most importantly?
James, please stop.
Okay. I thought you might have had time to think about it in the break.
I didn't. I
Okay. Do you know
It's
the way
called
to the
Fake Capital.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
He lives on Drury Lane.
Yes.
The Muffin Man. The Muffin
Muffin Man. I haven't been to the capital myself. I think things for a second. Swift at the stables, I believe, has, and the mayor once or twice.
So you've lived in this. So you were from the Court of Shapeweavers.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. And you've not travelled around very much. You've
Not
your life-
really. It's a bit dangerous, and it's it's nice here. It's cozy.
It's very nice, yeah. The mayor has asked us to help with the training. Is it the guard training?
Yeah, I think
Bryn? Is it
Bryn's helping. Bryn, who's the captain. He doesn't like air quotes. Commander. They help with that sort of thing. I work out, but I don't fight really.
I've got to actually mention, like, you're built. What's the routine? What's the routine going? Because I mean, I've got my thing going on, and I'm pretty stacked myself, but the physique is incredible.
Oh, nice as well.
Maeve's gonna like turn to Archer and is this his attempt at flirting?
I don't know. I mean, he really
Nice
sprang out with his
gains, bro.
girlfriend. So you see that guy on TikTok? He's like a really old weightlifter. And he's like, if you want to be looking at her stink hole, we do arms on Tuesday. That
Yeah. Tuesday we work hard because
That's what I'm imagining is going on between these guys right now.
Yeah. He just says, "Well, I help lift things. That's what I mainly do. But I also do a lot of runs, and genetics help.
I feel like you also make a lot of smart decisions.
I like to think so.
Mm.
Maybe
So is
you could take
Leah
a picture of
Leah
that
your
bit
wife?
beside him.
No, just friends.
He's gonna give out the eyebrows. He's single.
Don't care if he's single.
Insert check.
well,
I don't know which I butter my bread on both sides.
Yeah, I just wanted to compliment the physique. It's good gains.
He like
Can't tell if he's jealous.
he like
can't tell
he
what
like,
he's trying to
he like
achieve.
leans back slightly. Says, "Not too
Being
bad
nice.
yourself."
Okay, well,
But, you know,
I
I my routine tends to be more of the martial art base. I punch trees,
get punched by them.
get punched by
Well,
them. Yeah, that happened once.
I say it's a hobby. I make music in a sense.
Oh, what kind
Not
of
in a
music?
sense. I do make music.
What,
I
what-
play instruments.
anything we'd be familiar with?
No, I just sort of jam,
Oh,
and people usually
Wow.
like it.
yes. What do you play here in the tavern at night? Well, in the late
Occasionally,
day,
after a few drinks.
Um,
Anyway,
would
here's
you-
Wonderwall.
yeah. would you are you playing tonight? We're staying here. So I want to absorb as much of the culture as possible.
I mean, maybe if you buy me a drink, I might.
Bailey's hot chocolate.
He like thinks a second. He like thinks a second, nods.
Maeve's gonna like turn her face away so that this guy can't see it to look at Archeron, and she's gonna like eyebrows, like head nudge.
I'll get another round. Does anyone want a drink?
Yeah, I'll have
like,
another
a
honey
wine.
wine.
Wine,
Yeah,
honey
me
wine.
too.
Bailey's hot chocolate. for
I'll
Lady?
pay for mine.
No, it's
Don't worry.
okay. I recently came into some money by selling a spell scroll I could get for free later. So a honey wine. Maeve, another hot chocolate, or would you like something a little bit more refreshing?
Probably another hot chocolate, please. I'm trying to
Okay,
wind down.
Bailey's hot
the
chocolate.
evening.
Slab.
Shots.
Sure. Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, you bomb. Okay. Jack.
See if they got an offer on.
Yeah,
An
I'm
offer
just
on,
gonna
okay.
be basic and have
Right.
normal
Offer on Jaeger
needs.
bombs. 5 for a tenner.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll get 20.
Cass, anything for you?
I would like a honey wine.
Okay, I'm not going to remember that, so I'm going
It's
to go
fine.
to the bar, order it. Archeron would. Archeron's got a really good memory.
He has the wrinkliest
He's going
drink
to
ever.
order himself a water, and then he's going to look at everyone else, and he's going to ask for a watered wine because he wants
Okay,
to in, but
yeah.
he don't drink.
So we'll say it's like between all of that, like a silver. It's not too
50
much.
gold.
I mean, I would say maybe like a silver and a half if you're getting expensive ones.
Nice drinks for people.
Yeah.
Sure.
You see, as you come back, Aaron downs his drink and says, "Well, I do have to be off. I can't be on break for too long. If you need anything, come down to the general store."
Well, good meeting you, Aaron.
Aaron.
Sorry, he's got a bit of a stutter.
Aaron.
Aaron.
You. I look forward to the music.
Yep. He like gives like a thumbs up as he walks off.
Hey, if you ever want to hit the weights together, let me know. Yeah.
Hey, if you ever want to hit me.
Validate my body. Seems to say.
Oh no.
Sidon, you do definitely have a crush on him.
No.
He's a very
Um,
handsome man, Sidon.
It's that age-old thing of wanting to be them or wanting to be with them, and I think Sidon is caught between the two.
No, not at all.
Or both.
As you're talking, Leia says, "I could be him if you want," and turns into him as she walks out.
No.
Then changes back to herself as she walks out.
She does that quite often.
No!
I think it's a very handy habit to have. I could, I have proficiency in athletics.
I'm
Eyebrows,
proficient in
eyebrows.
athletics and acrobatics.
I don't have.
What you're saying is you're flexible.
Flexible.
Have to be flexible when you
Get your
The
start
real
eyes
training.
question-
Guerreros is what I'm hearing.
The real
I'm gonna
question is,
say,
can you touch your toes?
who, me? Yeah, I can touch my toes easy.
He just bends over and does
Prove
it.
it.
Yeah,
Can you make me an acrobatics or athletics check?
greasy ass trousers.
Natural one.
Please.
Nah, one. Nah,
Nah,
one.
one.
Nah, one. Nah,
17?
one.
You do it with
Aw.
ease.
Oh, Asher. Make the DC higher.
I mean, for me,
DC is
Yeah.
now
I
20.
can't.
I am not an athletic
But-
person, and I can touch my toes quite easily.
Now I feel bad because I
Sat
can't.
down.
I can't at the minute because my legs are dead and I can't bend them.
I can
That's
also do
unfortunate. You
like
should get that checked out.
Well,
No,
I
it's
can also
called I
do
did leg day.
Okay, that's fine.
I once met someone who could lean backwards so far that he could touch his own ankles.
Oh, gross.
oh damn.
Well, anyway.
Why would you need to do that? I could touch my own
when's
ankles
that
without leaning
happen?
backwards.
Just go the other way around.
I was about
Yeah.
to do one of those things where it's like, well, I can do this, but I know the immediate image that people have in their head when I say it, so I'm not gonna say it.
You
That's
already
very
told us this, I'm
understandable.
pretty sure. I think I know what you're going to say.
What was I
I'm not
gonna
going
say?
to. I'll snap it.
I'm not gonna.
Anyway, moving
Everybody
swiftly on.
knows.
Give me a barrel
Uh,
of chocolate.
Moving swiftly on. You guys have some drinks.
Yeah, sorry, the
Ah.
alcohol's getting to us.
Yeah, you guys have some drinks. Probably have some food. It gets to about the equivalent of 5-ish.
Today is the
you-
longest day ever.
yeah, I mean, you guys
Like-
can sleep. Like,
I don't
Sleep
want
for
to listen to
16
music, but
hours.
I've paid for it now.
yeah, but yeah. So, is there anything you're doing, or are you just gonna go to bed? Obviously, we can skip time until if there's anything.
I'm still having even more drinks with the mayor and.
I-
this-
Before I get like too drunk, I've only had 2. I do want to actually see about going up to. Is it Bree?
Bryn.
Bryn.
Mhm.
I want to just see what she's working with. What the crack is
Yeah.
up there. So just before I get to bed.
Yeah. So you go up to the goddess. Anyone else going up, or is it just Sam?
Anyone want to come up and have a look at Bryn and see what is the
That's a Welsh
situation?
name, that, innit? Bryn.
Well, that sounds weird, but yeah, sure, I can go
Yeah, I'll
with you.
come with you. Yeah, just to see the town. Like,
Yeah.
so you know that thing when a kid tries to stay up too late, like they want to see the time. Like Archron's like that. Is like rubbing his eyes with the back of his hands, like
Oh,
when he
well,
when
he has
like
got a level of
he-
exhaustion.
yeah, he's really sleepy, but he's like, I can't. He's not going to bed whilst it's still light. He's gonna stay
Holding
up
porridge
that
like a teddy bear.
way. Yeah, and he's like rubbing his eyes with the back of his hands, and when people aren't talking to him, he's just kind of stood there, like swaying slightly, like he's on power save mode.
Wait,
yeah.
actually, before you go, I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on the sleepy boy.
Well, it doesn't do anything.
Like,
It's
no,
great.
Which I think
No,
removes
but
one of
I
exhaustion.
don't-
No, it's only
Oh,
great.
We'll say it like gives you a bit of
Aw.
a burst of like if you do cast it, gives like a burst of like awake for a bit.
It's like
Yeah.
having
Oh,
an
is it-
energy drink.
Yeah,
It's like a coffee.
yeah.
You just
Yeah,
gave
Like
him
a
a Red Bull.
slab nails the Jaeger and gives Archer on the Red Bull.
But yeah, so those going walk off, and you go sort of back through where you came before.
I forgot
Um,
bombs came with energy drink. Ugh.
As you're walking, you go past the stable again, and you see those weird panther creatures, and it's getting a bit darker, so it's kind of scary because you see they're like in, whereas the horses are just in like a fence. These are in like not a cage because that makes it feel small, like a bigger cage if that makes sense.
Like an enclosure.
Like an enclosure, yeah. And you see they're like,
Question about these
Yeah.
panther creatures.
mhm.
Do they have multiple tails?
No, they're not
Does-
displacer
does that-
beasts.
Okay. not just-
But you see they're like large, very muscular-looking panther beasts. They have these weird, almost chameleon gecko-like eyes with these back tusks coming out of their mouth. I will send the image. And one of
And
them's like,
Silent goes, nice gains, bro.
and one of them just goes against the cage and starts like panting at you all. As
Can
you
I
walk
try and
past.
pet it?
Jesus. Can you make me an animal handling check?
Nah, one.
Is it a
Nah,
monster?
one.
Because
Nah,
monsters, not
one.
animals.
It's fine. With a
You only
third,
get finger.
that was ages.
Yeah, we cut out.
Yeah, it's fine. I realized it. With a 13, you go to try and pet it, and if the bar wasn't there, your hand would have got bitten. As it goes, like snarls and goes to bite you.
Remember what we said about making decisions?
Yeah,
I mean, it was
Silent
in a
maybe.
stable out in the public area, in the public hallway. I assumed that
You
maybe
pet
they were
every
a bit
animal
more
you
tame.
see,
Yes, I'll fight it
or eat it.
Yeah, please don't touch.
or eat it.
Things
Yeah.
I
you
would
don't
say- I
know
would say-
anything about.
Drac, at the very least, you would know that these creatures are called Moorbounders.
Oh, they're the ones with fucking things on the back, aren't they? Like.
And how do you spell that?
Moor, M-O-R-R, Bounder, B-O-U-N-D-E-R.
They're the Wildmat ones, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They're cool.
They're cool.
Oh,
But yeah,
Panthers.
I don't know what I'm thinking of, but yeah. Okay, cool.
the image is in thingy.
Yeah. So I thought I had it in my head. They had like fins on their back, but I'm never.
Nah. They're just like big, weird lizard panthers. But yeah, so you continue walking and go sort of across the main path up to the more dirt path, and you go past the Hearthstone Haven, which is the bathhouse. You see that the lights are sort of dim, and you can see just as you're walking out, a person like locking up clearly for the evening. And you see a looks similar to Aaron, like a sort
muscular and hairy.
no,
Is she muscular?
with features and stuff. Sort of more tanned skin, red hair, curved horns. Obviously the satyr legs. I put the image in general. You see, she's just locking up, and as she sort of like turns around to you all, says, "Oh, hi." Who are you?
Hello.
Oh, you must be Amy. Oh, sorry,
I am.
Sorry, how rude of me. I'm. Sorry, it's been a day. My name's Archeron. Nice to meet you. We met your brother Aaron at the bar earlier. He sent us this way.
When was he at the bar? Was he drinking?
I bought him
don't
one
think
drink
so.
and then he left.
Okay.
I haven't
Gets
got in trouble,
distracted.
have I?
No, he just gets distracted, so I didn't want him to be there for too long. I'm Amy Meadow.
Amy Meadow.
Yes. This is the
The drag.
bathhouse. I'm just looking up if you're coming here.
No, we're off to see
Bryn.
Bryn.
Okay. Well, I'll probably be back at the tavern if you're going back there, so we can.
You do
Talk more.
music too?
I can. I don't do it as much as Aaron, but I can play.
Oh, wonderful. He's promised a little performance later.
Of course he did.
I don't think he promised, but sure.
Well, he said if I bought him a drink.
Hey, she looks to you, Drac. He promised.
Okay. Fine.
I'm Sidon, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Inside.
What are you trying to insight?
I like on a scale from 1 to 10, how horny is he for this woman?
Make me an insight check. Side, you can maybe a deception or persuasion, or just tell us the number
Or
if you
just like
want.
put your hands in front of your crotch.
9.
Oh, a 9.
So
I don't
then
know
what does Archon get with a 9? 4. What does Archon get with a 4?
I mean, he might be a little bit rosy cheeked. He's
It's the alcohol, right?
yeah. It's the alcohol. Yeah, he's a little bit more like probably a little bit more respectful than you've seen him, and probably a little bit more nervous. Strangely.
Okay. But yeah, after that, she says, "Well, I'll see you all later then."
Bye.
And she like gives
Bye.
away as she walks off.
Yeah, bye. Nice meeting you.
You too.
Archeron's gonna wait for it to be out of sight, and then he's gonna turn aside and say, "You want to hug?" Kiss her."
Oh no. But yeah,
She's cute.
Sam's gonna fuck his way through this town.
A lot of us are fucking sailors landing, aren't we?
Jesus. Yeah, but you will continue on, and the town is not that big. If you were running across it, it wouldn't take very long. But you're just following the path and like seeing the sights, so it's a bit longer. But you come to the guardhouse / barracks. You see like a outward trading area and like a smaller building. Would have like weapons and stuff in it. And you see that there's like a few people sitting by like on a chair, like drinking and talking. But you see one person still training. You see sort of androgynous, you can't really tell. Like fighter, with sort of like pale-ish skin, brown hair tied up in like a tight-knit ponytail, wearing some gold armor with green sort of under armor. In the images in general, and you see they are training with a sword. It's like hacking at a training dummy. You assume this is Bryn.
I go forward.
Wow, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that
Okay,
picture is cute.
Mm.
I'll tell you what, the
Hello?
male to female ratio is... Oh no, the androgynous. Sorry.
And remember, actually, it's about even, but
Okay.
it's not really.
Hello. Sorry to disturb you.
You see, they sort of like look up and like give a sigh. Yes.
The mayor said that you might need help training some people. I was just scouting around. I'm
Well, those people have gone home because
yeah.
like,
Yes. I was thinking that in the morning. But it's Bryn, right?
Bryn. Yes.
I'm Sidon. I'm a quite
Say
a
wandering warrior. Say wandering warrior. Do it. Artron's like that tired. He's gone a little bit giddy.
I was going to say, is that Argent actually whispering it?
Yeah. He's like leans forward. He's like, "Say, Sidon the wandering warrior. You might like it."
right now.
As you'll
No,
say that, Bryn like looks at you with like they have a very intense stare, and they're clearly like tired and frustrated, and says, "You have something to say?"
Oh, sorry, no. It's a private joke between me and my friend. Hello, I'm Archon. We were sent this way by the mayor to see if we could offer any assistance. We are.
That is what he just said.
Yes. I didn't finish my sentence. Sorry. We are adventurers. I'm not a fighter. Perhaps I could help in other ways. I'm a wizard.
Okay. Can I?
Do I have my?
I will say, can Archeron and Drac make me? I'll say history checks.
History.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know my
Advantage is
next
why
question.
Nope, you don't get advantage.
Oh, that
Oh.
one.
Oh,
And that one and a 25. Our Archeron is
22.
There we go.
completely gone.
With a
he's
22,
so tired.
Drac, you're looking, and you recognize the symbol on Bryn's armor. It appears to be that of the Verdant Shield, which is the fighting force in Arcadia, which is like their like elite knights, like the equivalent of the Dragon Knights.
Oh, I have seen that symbol before. Oh, sorry, I'm Drac, by the way. But that
Mhm.
symbol on your chest, I've seen it before.
Hmm?
Mhm.
Well,
And I'm gonna explain to both Archon and Sidon about it.
Bryn is wearing the arm of the Verdant Knights.
What's
did you say?
Verdant Shield.
Verdant Shield.
What's the Verdant Shield doing in the Feywild?
What's
Well,
the Wandering warrior doing?
I-
Okay, well.
Wondering.
That's true.
You haven't. This is out of context. You haven't mentioned anything about wandering to
That's
them.
You see, Bryn says, "Well, I was out on a mission in the I was a junior there, and I was out on a mission in the spellbound woodland, and found myself through a portal, and ended up here, and I just decided to stay because it was a bit easier than going back, but I'm doing my best to help these people.
So, how long have you been here?
About a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
I
I
think.
have a bit of a question. How long the people who have gone home, the people you're training, are they trained fighters at all, or are they more like farmers that you're just training to protect the town?
It's a mix. Some of them have some weapon training. Some of them are a bit more have a bit more work to do.
Well,
But I'm doing my best.
I'm a trained monk. I was trained at the Greenwood Temple in the Esperal Dynasty.
What are you trying to do?
The name of his style of fighting, I forgot what it was called.
Oh, I
It's
can't
like
remember.
right at the start of when I was messaging.
It's fine.
about the character. It's open. It's like open Kai.
It was something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
You see, they nod.
In open Kai. Though I wasn't very good at open Tai, but I kind of made my own sort of sub style of it.
Well, as long
So
as
I
you, as long as you can punch or hit
Yeah.
something, that's good.
Well,
You see
I
anything?
was thinking like,
You see, just for reference, their pronouns are she, they. You see that she like leans on the fence that like divides the two of you, and says, "Have you all seen anything weird recently?"
No, we
I can
just
just call it
came
shade.
to town.
Whoa. One at a time.
You'd have to define weird, I'm afraid. We've travelled here with a one-man band goblin. I have a flying porridge, and
That's confusing.
yes.
No, I'm talking about anything.
on the way to the
well,
on the way to the Court of Shapeweavers, we were in the Court of Shades, and we did fight a shadow snake.
You see, as you say it, she like her ears like prick up. Okay. Some of my scouts who were watchtowers around had reported that they saw shadows. I don't know what that means. I wasn't there. Something creeping on the edges of the tree line.
Something not usually here, I assume. It's not like a
Yeah,
big
I mean, they seem
beast.
scared, so I assume. Because I've been training these people up because the mayor's scared something's going to happen. This whole bunch of supplies in the storehouse. Okay. Tomorrow?
What did it look like? Did they give any indication of what it looked like? What did they saw sneaking?
No, it was more like the shadows were moving, what's the word? Unnaturally. Looked like forms of things. Apparently they saw eyes. I'm not sure, I was trading people. That's good to know.
Oh shit! I don't know if we know this or only Maeve knows it about the demon incursions. So I don't know if she's passed it
Oh,
on.
she's told you.
Okay, cool. Archon will say, "Well, in the court of the Shades, there was before we left, there was a bit of a hoo-ha, and demons invading. I think abyssal invasion, or it was all very strange.
I think they were called incursions or something.
Yeah, incursions. When we fought the snake, there was a planar, almost like a summoning beacon, or like an area of magic which was drawing the snake creature to it, that had like demonic. Ooh.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was really weird.
Yeah.
That's good to know. She looks to Drac. Can you fight?
Yeah, I can handle myself.
Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna get some rest. I've been up for a very long time. You should also do
Yeah,
the same.
same.
Yeah. same.
He looks to Artron. You look exhausted.
I usually look a lot better than this.
They like give a very okay nod.
Right, that's the smile.
No, there's like a nod. Like, what do you want me to do with this information? But as soon as you're up, come here and help train if you can.
Me?
Not you, them.
Is this someone to sit down and give moral support?
As long as it's good moral support. You
Okay,
sit in the chair.
Okay, he says that within seconds.
Not now. I'm not training people now. Get up.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna like shake Archer and then like, hey Archer,
Right, yeah,
wake
you
up.
see that thing where he
We
slaps
need
his
to get
face a
to the
little
inn
like
before you can sleep. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
You, looks to Artron, go to bed.
Here? Oh,
Not right here.
Oh.
Go to a place and go to bed.
I have a room in the inn.
Then do that.
Mhm.
Because I don't think you're much use to anyone like that.
Yeah, we all
don't
should
know.
go to bed.
I
I
still do
think.
my magic.
Good for you. But yes, in the morning, if you can, or anyone you know who can fight, that'd be great.
I think it's just us two, to be fair. Oh,
Better than nothing.
group of casters.
Better than nothing. And you see they like tap the fence and begin to like pack away a few things. Getting ready for bed. While they're doing that, is there anything the rest of you are doing in the inn?
Shut.
Slap,
Is
may I ask a question?
Who?
Is there a leader to this group of yours?
I'm going to say no, but they can be.
Because Acheron asked me to join you in to the capital, but I was unsure on if I needed to pay an admission fee or something similar.
Hazing ritual.
So lucky Sutton isn't there right now.
That's probably why he waited. It's Maeve Desta down here now.
Yeah,
She's
maybe still
here.
here.
So she should be an earshot as well, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
So, I don't remember being a admin fee.
No, there isn't a fee, but Sidon might try to tell you there is.
5 copper.
Oh no.
So expensive.
Not here too.
I only have
copper
platinum.
per
Is that enough?
5 copper per hair strand.
Oh,
Oh
who has to
boy.
pay, who has to pay the most? Who's got the most hair? Probably Cass.
Yeah.
Drax I think he's got like chinchilla hair.
I
80
wouldn't
follicles.
I wouldn't say that we have a leader, but the person that I would listen to the most and trust their judgment the most is probably Drag.
May I ask what kind of person he is?
Well,
Big.
Large.
he's very protective of Archeron. They're cousins. Shh. There's a dog in the tavern for some reason.
Oh yeah,
No, it's a
you see on Maeve's lap there is like a black shadow cat that's just vibing.
His name is Senko.
Don't look into its eyes too long. You'll get it.
And we've
Wise.
caught again.
Jesus, that
Oh,
was
no.
long.
It was the cat's called Senko. Don't look to his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going insane.
Yeah, there you go.
Drac is just very wise. I don't know how to put it. I just trusted him from the get-go.
But basically, you know when you go to visit your grandparents and your granddad's there and he's spouting nonsense, but you trust everything he says. That.
I think I'm wiser than Drag. Hold on, what's this?
Your wisdom tells me that
No.
Sidon, I am not about to tell this woman that we've just met that you are the most trustworthy when you've sucked a snake
that's
and
crazy.
taken its powers. And
Wait,
you picked,
what?
you picked the shadow door over the door of light, right? What else has he done? Oh yeah, slept with a succubus.
There's a lot
He
of context.
kicked in
you've
the
got to catch
magic
up here.
door.
I'm wiser than Drac. Okay, buddy.
To be fair, if you ever wanted to sleep with a fiend, it better be a succubus or incubus.
He did.
Almost
No,
both
she's
at
got
the
a
same
point.
time.
That's
Almost
true.
both at the same time.
That was a coke.
Yeah.
Listen, a few things about the group. If you want to get on their good side, Slab, grilled cheese. Drac,
You make me
I feel
sound
like
so
you-
easy.
yeah, well, Slab. Would you like a grilled cheese?
It's like, you've never made me one. So I've got to be pissy at you now.
Listen, don't make my shit list longer than it needs to be. Sit down.
Why? You've got constipation?
Ooh.
Okay, let me rephrase this. Slab, grilled cheese, and dad jokes. Better?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Sidon, just try and be patient. I've tried, failed, tried and failed, tried again and failed. Archeron, an absolute sweetheart.
Pocket pudding for him.
Can be a bit nervous.
He brings his own pocket pudding.
Can be a bit nervous, but will try very hard to learn as much as possible about somebody or something. Also very into fashion. That's one way in which we bonded. Drac. I don't think it's possible to get onto Drac's bad side. I don't want to find out how. I guess just don't be an idiot. Don't eat mystery meat and have greasy hands for 8 hours.
I am quite cautious with the food I ingest, so that won't be an issue.
Well, now you're on my good side, so well done.
There's also think before you say, and then
Yes.
you won't piss off like
Anyone.
we'll say about 60% of the group at least.
Are there any sensitive topics I should avoid talking about?
Sidon and the flower. What was it? What is the flower she was named after?
Dahlia.
Dahlia,
Oh,
Yeah.
Like the flower. Yeah.
I don't think it's a sensitive subject.
It's not
It's
a
for
sensitive
her.
subject. We've
For her, yeah.
all the time.
For her, don't say the name Simon. She gets PTSD.
No. The reason why I say it's a sensitive subject. The reason why I say it's a sensitive subject is because Sidon then goes on a spiel about, it was all right.
Another
I see.
tip for talking to Sidon, if you do this and she's going to start finger gunning, he'll understand pretty much anything you tell him.
Why have you not
Apart
told him
from
to
if
do
you tell
that?
him to clean himself.
I was going to say, is it like, have you tried
Myself
that?
every day,
You're not here.
apart from one.
I just imagine him rolling about in puddles and be like, Archeron, mate, I've done it now.
It's raining. I don't need to take a shower.
I can just picture, like, by the guardhouse, Sidon just gets the shivers, like, there you go. He's like, someone's talking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Achoo, what's that?
It seemed a bit smelly before.
We've tried everything.
To no avail.
Yeah, he is No, the thing with Sidon is he's very headstrong. He doesn't like to be told what to do. But if you tell him I've said this, I'm afraid I will have to kill you. He's not as bad as we make him out to be. And he's a good friend. He's just a complete moron. And
Not
I
as dumb as I
wish
used to be.
he would listen to us just a little bit more and not rush ahead making stupid decisions that are no doubt going to get him killed.
Or worse, expelled.
Yes.
Speaking
From the
of
group.
Speaking
From the
of
group.
yeah,
Ugh.
sure. Speaking
Is he
of
the kind to... Oh, go ahead.
no, go on.
Is he the kind to talk before he thinks, or does
Yes.
he
Oh,
also
very
act
much.
before
I
he
don't think
thinks?
he's ever
Both.
thought.
He likes to jump into a situation head first. For example, there was this one time where we were tracking down some people who'd gone missing, and there was this sealed door. And instead of opening it like a normal person would, it had a portal on it, and if we opened it, we would have sort of opened it into the bottom half of the building, which was the only way to access the bottom half of the building. Sidon decided to kick the door down, breaking the seal and making it so that we had to literally break through the floorboards to get to the bottom half of the house. So yes, he does tend to rush into things, but he makes up for his stupidity in other ways. Like...
What about the time we were collecting Blightwood and he decided he wanted to kill the things and not collect the Blightwood?
Well, I mean, in fairness, he was incapacitated by a tree, so we can't really blame him for that one. But we did manage to get some Blightwood. No, Sidon is a special boy.
Speaking of special boys, the rest of
I'll
the
make
group
sure
walks
to
in.
cast Death Ward on him every day.
Good.
Yeah, the rest of the group walks in.
I think he's actually the weakest in terms of HP as well. Isn't
He is.
Yeah,
We were talking about this earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
I have 52 health. How much do you have?
He has 33.
33.
39, I think I am.
He has the lowest by 6.
54.
I'm on
I have
50.
AC 11 and have no intention of doing anything about it.
Well, yeah, I have an AC of 13.
Hey, buddy, hope you've got healing word stocked.
No, that's me.
You got the slap.
Healing word,
Slap.
mass healing word, cure wounds,
Yeah, sure, fine.
bless.
Oh, I also have those.
But yeah, so the three of them who came out walked in. Archer on
Hey,
Draken's
guys.
side and walk into a bar.
We spoke to Bryn.
He seems quite nice.
Yeah.
Archon, are you alright?
Oh, yeah, I'm just looking forward to the
Yeah, I
meeting
think
later.
it's about time to hit the hay, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've got a bit of life in me still.
No, come on, let's.
No, dude.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, Archie, let's get you to bed.
I feel like if we breathed in your general direction, you'd fall over.
I have a passive insight of 13. I know
Maybe-
you're lying.
Maeve's gonna tuck Archeron into bed, like tuck the covers under his chin and like tap him on the top of the head and be like, "You just have a nice rest."
He's got one of those Victorian night shirts and a little hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like a
And the
little
curly
orange
slipper
pussy.
socks.
This is very important. Does the hat have a puffy ball?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
of course. Yeah,
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
Maeve, read him a bedtime story.
No, he will have a. He will go to bed and he will wash clean. See, I love that feeling of getting to a clean bed whilst you are clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this is really weird coincidence. Joey from the Wildmount campaign,
Oh, no.
who she tweeted. Oh, I think I screen grabbed it. I'll read it to you. She is unhinged. She's so funny. If she's still listening, she's honestly, Joey, you make my.
She
entire
almost
life.
definitely isn't listening.
Like genuinely, she's one of the funniest people on Twitter. Beautiful feeling, almost sexual in nature. Everything shower plus. My legs together like a.
I'm so happy that was.
shout
I'm
out
so
to
happy that was
the
come
whole
out.
Oh no! Oh no! I'll post. I'll share it. It's so good. Oh, I'll share it with the group now because she's brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So Archman will have a wash, and then he will go for a sleep. But if he finds that what's Aaron's been, he'll be fuming.
And he would have been there. He wouldn't have played at anything, but.
Have you seen that TikTok where it's like, if you're not showering after the bar, then what are you doing? And it's usually just passed out on the floor eating like a cold McDonald's.
No.
I'm picturing Artron's the first half of that TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is every influencer girl on TikTok at once.
Yeah, but so Archeron heads to bed. James, you posted that to just me, by the way.
I know. I don't know why
Okay.
or why I did that.
But yeah, so Archeron heads to bed. Is there anything you guys are doing before you're having a long rest?
I just want to explain what Bryn told us. So she's asked me and Drac to go, but she did say she did extend the invite to anyone who can fight. But I don't know if anyone else has that type of capability like me and Drac do. You guys are more magically inclined, so I'm not entirely sure.
Sidon, did we or did we not fence together?
We did.
So you know that I have the capabilities of fighting.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to be rude, but I feel like you'd be more on the trainee side instead of the trainer side.
You know who my father is, correct? We've had this conversation before.
Yeah, but
If Pete doesn't remember, Sidon doesn't remember.
yeah, I mean, it makes too much sense. Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
triangle
can't
with my
remember his
rapier.
name. I know he's like a noble general,
No, mhm.
like a general or something.
What is his exact title?
I don't fucking
Gee,
know.
I did an
General
Arcana check on him
Commander.
and read about him. Session 3.
It was ages ago.
Was it ages
Three,
ago?
maybe? Here we go.
I know he's like, I think he's the equivalent of. It's like a station higher than Mel would be if he was in the same place. So he's like chief, like captain of the area, like of this, like a sector captain, but
Yeah,
of a
he's
bigger
the
city,
captain, yeah.
of a bigger city than thing. So yeah,
Yeah, because he was in the
Do I
book,
need to write
so-
this down? Do I also need to know this?
it's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you.
You should see my notes.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
my
asking a
notes
character.
are fucking.
Do you often write things down?
Yes.
Then by all means. My father is a captain and taught me how to fight. I haven't always relied on magic, Sidon.
Wait, I thought you got your magic at a child age. I thought you.
Yes, but again,
Right.
I haven't always relied on it. I can fight.
Can I just say as well? I know it's key that Sidon uses, but his astral arms are still magical, right?
We're not having this
Not
conversation
again.
again. We are not having this fucking conversation again.
Not magical.
They are fucking magic. They deal force damage with magic. They appear out of thin air. They are
Maeve's
magical.
Maeve's gonna
Jesus.
stand up and like do one of those like mock stretches, and she's gonna be like, "But if you're threatened, I understand. So I'll just leave it up to you, boys."
Yeah, I'll just knock you out into the dirt again. It'll be fine.
Okay, Sidon.
Please don't
Come
start
on, guys,
now.
you've
I'm
had too
way
much
too
to drink.
tired for this. I'm going to bed.
So everyone heads to bed unless there's anything final.
Before
Yeah.
going
What
to
about-
bed,
What about
I don't-
what about Cassian? Would
I was just
would
gonna say,
he
can I go
want
check
to?
on...
Yeah, we'll do that in a sec.
He has been bathing for
He's
hours.
He's been in the bath
He's
for
just-
8 hours.
He's turned into a little prune.
Yeah. We'll do that in a sec. Cass, what were you saying, Sarah?
I'm going to just say to Slap, I'm not very good with that show, but I'll try my best. Why couldn't the bicycle stand by itself?
Bicycle.
Because it was too tired.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What's a bicycle?
Hold on.
It's this invention I still want for an artificer.
I just put that in drum.
I
like.
There you go.
I like.
We're friends now.
Don't worry, I've got a big
That's
list here. I've got a big
Tacos
list
later.
here. I've got 200 plus.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Getting close to almost 400, actually.
Jesus.
Yep. God damn, that was one hell of a year.
But Slab heads up to bed. Maeve, what were you saying, Sarah?
I want to go check on Cassian.
Mm-hmm.
What's he doing? I imagine sitting in a chair reading a book.
He's sitting in a chair, writing in a book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what a big difference.
Yeah, he's looking out the window of his room, and he's just writing in his notebook.
What are you writing in there?
Why?
Every time I've come to find you, you seem to be writing something.
Well, this place is very interesting. I've been just writing about the area, diagrams, so I can remember things.
That's pretty much it. I'm never really sure what to say, so I just stay quiet, and the DM doesn't want to do it all the time. It feels like most of the times when I talk, there's some backhanded comments, so I just decide to stay quiet.
You okay?
Yes, I mean, I'm fine. I'm happy. This place is intriguing, to say the least.
Mhm.
And I'm excited to see what happens next.
Well, I just thought I'd drop by. I think Sidon and Drac are training some people tomorrow. I don't know if you would want to go. I don't know if that would be a risk.
I'll probably go out and look around.
Well, Sidon doesn't seem to think that I'm capable of fighting and not using magic, so I think my invitation is there, but gingerly. So
I never said that you weren't capable of fighting. I just said you were more in the trainee.
sure, Jan.
You're not there.
So if you would like some company, I would be happy to join you.
I'm just going to be looking around, I think. Probably just stick by whatever the group is doing.
Okay.
I can see Maeve like doing that haymaker on the machine. And it's like reaching 999.
Well, you have a good night.
You too.
And Maeve exits, and you all can hit the long rest button.
Woo! I don't think I need to because I didn't use anything.
Just did it anyway.
Yeah, I just do
I
it out of
get
the
rid of
thing.
that horrible exhaustion. It's rough carrying that. But because I was hurt by grass as well.
That was the day before. You didn't long rest. You
Did
didn't
it?
click the long rest button.
I must have not hit it then. Yeah. No, I didn't get hit. So.
But yeah, so you all rest, and in the morning, I believe every room you have gives breakfast, so you can all have a nice breakfast at varying qualities depending on the room.
As long
But-
as it's
I
cheese,
assume
as long as
they're
grilled
all
cheese,
the
I'm happy.
same.
Say that, Pete, sorry?
I thought they were all the same. Like, one's breakfast and dinner, the other one was all meals, so I assume that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so I just assumed they were all the same.
What I'm imagining is like the people who got the shit rooms get like the continental. The people who got the bigger rooms got like a little bit of hot food. But when like Maeve and Archon come down, they're like, "So would you like? How would you like your eggs? Would you like?"
Well, no, it's more like quantity, and like specifics. Like, you're sort of just like, not like halfway or given, but it's very like a limited thing, whereas Maeve and Archon are like, given like whatever food that they have on hand that
Doesn't
they
Maeve
can do.
not need to eat now as well. Though?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
right, okay.
It's breathe and
Breathe. That was
something, I think.
Breathe. And
Yeah,
or
who
maybe
need
it is
air,
eat.
right?
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like just because you don't need to
Yeah,
doesn't
you don't have to. Yeah, I like Archon. Like he does eat, but he's very conscious of. Like, he doesn't want to, like, not fit in his nice clothes, so he like, gingerly eats, and there's, like, all these big piles where he's, like nibbling on a bit of smoked salmon and scrambled
Yeah.
egg kind of thing.
It's all very nice, well made. Sorry, can I do one more thing? How many people... Can everyone, for the night before, roll me a D100?
Fucking hell.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Ori.
Ooh, I just typed R. How the fuck did I type an R?
Ooh,
49.
88. Bloody, that's some big numbers.
So, what was everyone's roll? 88, 49, 57, 95. Okay. As you're all sleeping, this won't affect anything I've said before. But Slab.
Yes.
During the night,
you're tossing and turning a bit. Obviously, you're very tired, but you struggle to go to sleep, and once you do fall asleep, it's very uneasy. You have, like, the occasional flash of looking through... Obviously, you're short, but looking through something that's very close to the ground, looking at a forest, you get a flash of, like, snarling, like a very animalistic sort of thing. You get flashes of claws, like paws with claws. And the sleep is uneasy, but you do have your long rest. Anyway, I'll
Is
carry
it
on
like-
with Yeah.
Would I know, like, the figure, or is it just like the paw?
No, it's like very brief flashes, and even in the morning you're struggling to remember exactly what you saw. But you just know you had a pretty uneasy night, and you remember the vague things that I just said. But yeah, so you all wake up, have your meals. Is there anything you're talking about during the morning meal? And if
What
not,
time is it when we wake up? So,
it's
when-
very early.
Yeah, because I would imagine it'd be like the equivalent, like maybe 4 in the morning.
It's about at the latest, because I will say everyone like took a bit of a lie-in because of resting. Like this is the first time we had a proper chance to rest for the few days we've been walking. We'll say it's like 5 a.m.
Okay.
The equivalent of.
Yeah.
If there's like 30 hours, and 15 is midday, it's like the equivalent of 5, 6. So like yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask as well?
Mhm.
You say he has an uneasy rest.
Yeah.
Is that visible?
No.
Like people
It's just
won't know.
like you had a night with tossing and turning bits. You've like struggled
Okay.
to get to sleep. Yeah.
No, I didn't know if obviously if that reflected on.
Yeah, like you woke up sweating a bit, but it's nothing just
That people will
mechanically
notice,
or
basically.
like physically gonna change. Yeah,
Mm.
just like a bit of a bad night. But yeah, so it's really early. But you get the sense that a lot of people here are used to waking up early because
Yeah.
most creatures need 8 hours of rest. And you know the sort of longer nights lead to people getting up early and you know getting ready and stuff like that. So you see like most, if not all, of the people are out and about, whether at their stores or in the tavern or going about their day.
Artron is gonna, because he vaguely remembers meeting a new friend yesterday and him not looking his best, so he's gonna really dress fancy today.
He gonna get dressed.
Yeah,
For
he's
success.
really smart, and the assumption is actually that like he may angle for one more day because there's so many things he wants to do, and I don't. In fact, they probably take it up at breakfast. He'd like pick at his toast, not like he's like a little bit apprehensive rather than nervous. And he's like picking at his toast. He says, would it be possible if we could spend just one more night here? There's many things here that that there are to do. I would really think that the bathhouse would be a real treat. And you know there's the training of the guards and by the time we've done that and then with the capital being a day or so away, I think perhaps one more night here would be best if that suits everyone.
That's good to me.
It's about another day and a half, upwards of 2 days from now.
And
Yeah,
some of
since also if we're gonna help train the guards, it would be nice to like have a soak in the bathhouse
Yes.
afterwards.
Yeah.
And then someone mentioned one of the people at Gas. I don't know if you know Swift. Is it Swift?
Yes. I know Swift. He
what-
runs the stables.
Oh,
They
well,
run the stables.
I have my own horse, but I suppose I could lend you horses.
Oh, so can you like summon
Multiple?
6, 7 of them?
No, I could do 1, 2.
What do
You can summon horses?
Oh yes,
What spell is this?
it's the Phantom Horse.
I think you
I
can only
think it's
summon
limited
one.
to just one. I don't think it is. I was just.
I
double check
think
the
it's
wording.
limited to
I
one.
thought Phantom Horse was one. And
Phantom
Summon
Steed is
Steed
one.
was multiple.
Large. Blah, blah, blah. Nope, doesn't say anything about any being one. Just one per spell slot.
I guess but it would take time to summon them all.
Nope, no, because I can do it in a minute, and then load it as a spell. So I haven't picked my spells yet for today.
But doesn't that like take a spell slot every time you do it?
Oh, I can cast it as a ritual.
Oh, okay.
As well. It's a ritual spell. So I could do it if people wanted. It's not the best use of my time, but in fact we'd have them for an hour, then we'd have to wait another hour. So I made horses for everybody.
Well, we can check the stables and see what they take for a horse.
Yes, I suppose so. I haven't picked my spell, but if we could spend just one more night, and there's this weird. The Bryn mentioned something about a creeping, unknown shadow thing in the peripheries of the town. So I know probably that's something you just want to gobble right up, but if we could,
No, I want to kill it. I'll fight it.
the two things unfortunately are mutually exclusive. So if we could.
Cass, I was going to say, see, you know what we talked about last night? Prime example.
I cast Death Ward on the view list. I want to fight it.
Oh, also, side note. Does anyone need a backpack?
How do you mean?
Yeah, since I bought the bag of holding yesterday, I don't really need this backpack anymore. So if nobody wants it, I'm just probably gonna throw it out or give it away.
Why don't you put it in the bag of holding?
Yeah, I can, but I was thinking if somebody could make use of it, I can give it to them.
Let me just see. I don't even know if I've got a backpack. I might have a satchel. Let me just check. No, I have a backpack. No, I'm okay. Thank you.
I would like to backpack if it's
Yeah, you
okay.
can have it. It's no problem. And also, if you guys ever want to just say the thing and I can put it in my bag of holding, it's no problem.
I have a quarterstaff. I don't know why. I have a quarterstaff and staff. Why am I only seeing this now?
I was going to say,
Yeah, I think they're starting weapons.
yeah,
for-
wizards always
Strong,
have
yeah.
like something like that.
Also, I give the backpack to Cass.
Thank you.
No problem.
I've got that basic fishing equipment as well that I've had in my inventory for fucking ages.
No, I took that off you.
Oh, right, okay, cool. I'll remove that then.
Yeah. Because you wanted to sell it, but I wanted it.
Yeah. I've got a tent as well. We could probably sell that.
I think you already sold it.
Maybe.
Jesus, James.
Usually I'm pretty
Keep
good
track
at
of your
keeping
fucking
on top of
things.
that. Usually I'm pretty good at that. I wonder why. Okay. Book, ink pen. I definitely got my little bag of sand because that's kept coming up. That's a super useful wizard's item.
What?
A little bag of sand. I have a little bag of sand. Why not?
I'm not gonna ask.
I got a yard. What else have I got?
Do you use spell components, or do you have an arcane focus?
I use my quill, and what he does, he puts his two fingers together like he's counting to two, and then pulls them apart like he's pulling a thread. And out of nowhere, he conjures it looks like a feather from his magpie familiar.
Yeah, she hasn't seen the familiar yet.
Oh, you've seen Porridge. Porridge is always about like so. This is formally introduced. Porridge. This is Castell, and Castell. This is Porridge.
It's quite nice to meet you, Porridge.
Yeah.
Wait, so Porridge is a chicken? This is not the character. This is me ask. I don't know what a magpie is.
You would hang on. You know a magpie. It's
I'm
like
googling it.
like a white and black raven.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
We just did the same gif.
Yeah. But
One
mine
says
has more
morning,
than
Mr.
magpie, yeah. Do I get a hero point back for that?
No.
But his
But yeah,
wings
imagine
are...
that. But
rainbow
there
colour.
should be a token for him somewhere. One second, I'll bring the token in because
Yeah, it's on the map.
Here.
Oh yeah,
Ultra.
here, there we go. There you go. That's what it looks like multicolored.
It's quite nice to meet you.
Porridge is very friendly. He's
Who's casting in large on him?
That reminds me. I do need to get some with all the things going on. I've never really been without Porridge. But if something did happen to him, I wouldn't be able to bring him back. So I could do with popping into perhaps one of maybe the general stores or the apothecary. Apothecary. The magic herb shop would maybe have some incense.
The potion
I have 5 sticks of incense if you want them.
I need quite a lot to bring back porridge. I need 25 gold's worth. But thank you.
Yeah, I don't have 25 gold worth.
No, nobody does. It really is very restrictive.
It's quite a specific number of incense sticks.
I mean, if you tell me that you'll sell me those 5 sticks for 25 gold by the laws of,
By the laws of no.
But yeah, so what are you guys doing? I have for any of the shops that sell things, apart from the general store, because you can just find any common item from like the equipment section and buy that. So for the magic shop, for the armory, for the apothecary, for the stables, and even the bathhouse, I have stuff you want to buy. Yeah.
Can I sell my quarterstaff and staff? Is that a doable thing? I'm just trying to figure out what they're worth. Oh my god, my quarterstaff's worth 2 silver, and my staff is worth 5 gold.
Wouldn't you rather have the staff as like a walking stick or something?
It's 95.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Just wait until you get shot in the kneecaps.
Yeah. Is that okay? I don't
adventure.
RP in it.
I will say you can. I'll say for like 4 because it's obviously you haven't used very much, but it's still seen wear.
Yeah.
So I'll say you can sell it for 4.
Okay.
And then for the silver for the other one.
Just get some incense. Just 25 gold.
Yeah.
For incense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you tell me you don't want to RP with Aaron.
I don't. Oh damn. Damn.
Hey,
okay. That threw me a little bit. Okay.
The himbo sound.
If other people want to go in the general store, sure. But he otherwise would just I would just transact it. But I'm more interested if I can buy spell scrolls from anywhere. But I appreciate that is a time sink for people. So.
I will say, just for the sake of ease, there is no one here. The only person who might is the magic shop, and you've already checked, and there isn't any. Because it's a rare thing to have on hand, so you couldn't get any from here.
Would I know how to make incense sticks? Because it's part of my daily.
You probably could. It would take a while, and cost is up in the air for that. But with the right equipment, you probably could. But yeah, you're going to the general store, Archeron. Is Drac and Sidon going to the guardhouse?
Yep. I'm as we leave. I am gonna just fire out the invitation. Like, if anyone wants to try it, you're welcome to.
I would rather be with the group, but I will just remove the gold and say I've got it. Okay.
That's fine.
I'll tell you what we can do. I'm going to sit down and see your teaching skills, Sidon. Observe.
Mm-hmm. Maeve's gonna walk down in like full training gear and just like smirk at Sidon and be like, "Lead the way."
Hasn't she got better AC than him
with
now?
actual swords?
Nah, I don't think so. Archeron's Sidon's 17.
Oh.
So I don't.
I'll watch you in case anyone needs healing.
Sorry, Maeve, you do need to do this every day for the armor that you're wearing. I think you need to make me. I don't know if it's a D20 or a save.
Right, you got an actual
I can't remember what it is.
New armor thing.
Yeah. I can't remember what the save is.
Constitution saving throw or become vulnerable to radiant damage.
Yeah. Until you're short or long rest. Okay, well, you're vulnerable to it. It doesn't. I'm not saying it will matter. I'm just saying it's something.
All the guards are using radiant.
Yes.
To be fair, no one in the Baywell's gonna do it, and if we fight demons, they're not gonna do it. So unless we find some weird paladin demons, sounds like an oxymoron.
But yeah, so those going to the guardhouse, you see up bright and early is Bryn. Who will introduce themselves to those who hasn't. We'll say going there is Sidon, Drac. I think Cass said she was going. Maeve is going.
Yeah, in case someone needs healing.
Yeah, and Cassian will also go, but he will just like he'll watch because he also can fight. He is like a trained fencer.
Who?
Cassian.
Oh, yeah.
But he'll just like sort of stand back unless he's called on. But yeah, so you guys are going up there. Slab, are you going as well?
Yeah.
Cool. Archeron, are you going?
Yeah. I'd rather stay with the. If I can dip in and out of the general store and have like a very
Yeah, of
awkward
course.
moment, like, oh, nice shop you have here. But my friends, missed you last night, buddy.
You could just like walk back and forth between the two.
Yeah.
I was going to say what we would have done at least would we walked past it as like Archeron was like, I need to just make a couple of purchases,
Yeah.
and then
It's
walk
literally
up.
a 2-minute job, yeah.
Okay. So those who are Bryn brings out a few soldiers in air quotes, people who are like willing to train. You see there are like training dummies. There are some like target rangers for ranged weapons. There are some dummies for like melee fighting, and then some various other things. And Maeve, you would immediately recognize the symbol of the verdant shield that is on Bryn's armor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
just
we
letting you know.
mention that bit.
And yeah, so you see that Bryn is like training them as you're walking up, and they like wait for a second, like pause them for a second. So you actually did come. This is a lot of you.
Yeah, but only a few of us are actually going to be doing the training. The rest are just here to watch.
Well, I think I could provide invaluable experience if you do come across a magic user.
True.
That's actually a very good point.
And as you
Brenda's-
know, I can kick Silence ass whenever I choose. I just choose not to.
Is there like a special? This is gonna say you're probably gonna say no, and I'm gonna sound like an idiot. But is there like a special, like not a salute, but like a sign of respect for somebody in the verdant
There
shield?
probably is one, but I don't know it. So
Can I just say that Maeve knows it and does it, whatever it is? I'd say
yeah.
it's like the Attack on Titan, like
The sword.
arm
Yeah.
thing.
You see Bryn sort of looks over to you and like puts hands as there's no need. I don't think I counted, really. So like stunned for a second. Bryn, I assume they told you.
Mm-hmm. Maeve.
Maeve. I'm gonna have Bryn make a history check.
I was actually hoping Bryn was like ancient, but like has only been here a year, and it turned out she's like 400 years in the future for us.
What's the history check? It's not
I
bad.
can add the last name for advantage if you want.
It doesn't fucking matter, does it?
Oh.
They like nod. Maeve. Great. Well, they're like thinking for a second. I'm gonna have what?
I wanted that to be a. It's fine, go on.
I mean, you can mention something. They just don't recognize it from the name Maeve and what you look like.
Yeah, I know.
And I think that's fair. Because also you don't really look like your father. He's not purple.
So he's like
I'm aware.
Master Commander Nightshade.
But yeah, so Bryn says, well, for those who are able to help in this way, I need some help just training them, making sure their form's on point. I'm only one person. They seem very, like, haggard and stressed out. Yes, please. And they sort
Yeah,
of
I'm
go...
sure we could help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they sort of go to start, like, giving, like, form training, with you guys helping. So I will say, anyone who would like, can pick a check. Anything to do with combat, you could do an investigation if you were to try and check form. You could do a, like an athletics to teach, like, on hand. You could do acrobatics to teach, like, dodging.
Intimidation.
Intimidation how?
Well, to try and like intimidate
Threaten.
the enemy. like threats, hostile actions, physical violence. That's literally what it says in the.
Okay.
Attack
No, I was just
me,
trying
you
to see how you were arguing. Yeah. So for
It says convincing street thugs to back down from confrontation using the edge of a broken bottle to convince sneering vizier.
Visage.
yes.
No,
Can I do
Vizier.
acrobatics?
Vizier.
So acrobatics.
Oh, that's the word.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Jesus Christ. If Sudden and Jack
Nobody
also.
can say because everyone is too busy like cowering away from me.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh
god.
damn!
Okay, a 25, a 20, and a nat 20 for a 27. That's a lot.
Can I argue? What I'm going to say is to use my Arcana, because of course I want to use my Arcana to like project like illusion threats for them to like dodge out of the way. If that makes sense.
I'll allow it, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Oh,
Wow.
only an 8.
Well, it's 18.
Yeah, but only
So
one.
I was originally going to have a fixed number, but you all rolled really well. So I'll say over the next 4 hours, we'll call it, you guys teach these guys a lot about the things that you know, the tactics, things like that.
I was hoping I could teach some of them some. And
It died for ages.
what to do.
Yeah, repeat that, Pete.
I was aiming to teach some of them some basic unarmed training in case they ever got disarmed in combat, and what they could do to like have to survive a situation if the enemy knocks your weapon out of your hand and they still have a weapon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
So
can see Sidon going like, "Wada." It died
But-
again.
Did it?
Yeah,
For me, anyway.
It's fine.
yeah.
I was gonna, yeah.
I was going to ask if she mentioned there was like training equipment there, like
Yeah,
gear and
there's
stuff.
there's a store in the guardhouses.
Yeah. Could
The barracks.
like there's like is like a dummy there? Is there like a dagger or a dart that Artron could pick up to like spar against one of the dummies with?
Yeah.
Yoink.
Stuff. Wow. Yeah. So I'll say each of you are able, over the course of 4 or 5 hours, are able to train another guard, which doesn't sound like a lot, but an extra 5, oh sorry, 4 is, I'll say 5 including Bryn. An extra 5 guards or like archers, or something, is a lot for a small town.
I do want to at some point speak with Bryn.
Mhm.
Just
We'll say, yeah, you sort of
like a water break.
Yeah. So you're near the end of the training. Bryn's like going off to like grab a, I don't know, breakfast
Towel.
bar. A towel. That's better. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I think she's just like leaning against the fence with a what are they called? Like a water skin.
What's cooking good looking?
Literally. No, just casually like with the
Beth, you are gonna have to
Like 20
repeat all of
seconds, I
that.
believe.
Yeah.
We heard as you're about to start talking, it cut out.
So
Yeah.
she just points to the armor, like the symbol, and says like, "What did you mean before by what you said? You didn't count."
Well, I was only a junior when I found my way here, so I don't really count it. I just know the techniques and forms and stuff, and I can fight. Just not one of the ones who deserve to do a salute like that.
I think it counts.
Well,
Who trained you, if you don't mind my asking?
oh Jesus.
Some guy.
Would it have been? No, it actually would have
Probably
been.
trainer number 5.
No, it would have been Lyra. Commander Valorous.
Oh.
A while ago, though.
Mhm.
Why?
How long have you... Well, my father is a captain. Captain Nightshade.
They like think for a second. Oh, I do recognize that name. Oh, like gives like a look. Huh.
Yeah. So I
That's interesting.
Did you?
I
take it you know him or met him.
I
then?
met him once or twice, not very much. Like shrugs. I mean, it's been a while, so. But yeah, I know him.
Yeah, thought I'd ask. Anyway, she like points back to the person she's training. I will get back to what I was doing.
Okay. Second.
The guards and stuff we're training, are they like just like miscellaneous NPCs with 0 personalities, or do we?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. So, buddy, how long you been here?
You see Steve.
Yeah.
He's
He's the archer.
NPC
He's
So,
been, like,
fuck
2
yeah,
years.
Stephen the Archer, he's back. He's back, baby. She, they, Beth.
You've been describing them as they this whole time.
I've said she once or twice.
Okay.
Yeah, and in my nose, I got it wrong.
Yeah. Wow, James.
Yeah.
Taking
no.
the moral high ground now, are you?
Yeah.
Um,
The months of fucking it up.
Yeah,
I got
Now
it
he's
right
finally
before
right.
Yeah, that's Calypso. That was
Yeah.
hard on everyone.
Yeah.
but I will ask: is there anything you guys are buying or doing after you
Let's
train
have a
people?
look. I wouldn't mind popping in. I mean, I'm sure there's. I know it's quite late, so I don't want to take ages, but I really do want to go in to the armory, the apothecary, and the stables and the bat
That's
house.
fine.
There is
We can
basically
do it
everywhere.
as quick as we can do it quickly.
Is there a church or anything like that here?
No,
No. Okay.
I mean you know a cleric.
I do know a cleric, but the cleric doesn't know anything about my god, so.
That's true. There is no church. That's the
okay,
best you're gonna go.
Do they want any money for this dart, which I am going to keep?
No,
Okay.
Red's like just have it.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. And he's going to wave it. Sounds like, this is what I'm going to kick your ass with.
Bitch. You won't.
Okay, we'll
No,
try
you
and
keep trying it. I want to see it happen. Let's go.
we'll try and speed through this. No time for talking.
Silent
Where you
D&D,
go-
everyone.
Where are you guys going first? Out of the ones that you mentioned,
Oh.
people you haven't met, the guy at the armory and Swift. Obviously, you mentioned the apothecary and the bathhouse too. The bathhouse probably like a last thing though.
Yeah. The armory, I guess. I mean, we only have one person who wears armor, but I wouldn't mind poking at. Maybe there's better weapons and stuff in there.
What, am I the only one who wears armor?
Maybe
Oh no, the cleric as well.
the cleric wears
Wearing,
armor.
Maeve wears
Uh,
levers, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
I
maybe
think
has
she's got
magic
more
armor
magic.
now, so she has. Like, cool
Yeah,
stuff.
she's got magical one. Don't barge wear levers?
Yeah, but
Maybe.
with armor.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it's like 2 who wear like beefier armor. But then there's like leathers. But yeah. So you head over to the armory, which is like I didn't describe it properly before, but it's like a house with like a blacksmith, clearly like inside, like retrofitted in the building. But you can see like a tree growing out of the top of this building. And like there's smoke coming out from the inside of this tree.
Ooh,
Um,
that's cool.
But yeah, as you walk in, you see this lumbering, about 7-foot tall, vine, wood, leaf man, essentially. And and you see almost like a robot. They sort of look up towards you, and they have like snaps in place. You like the creaking of wood, and they sort of like take a few steps up and say, "What is it that you need?"
Oh, we're just browsing. Do you have any armor suitable for us, or anything of interest? Sorry, this is a bit of a babbling ask. I realise. Just browsing, really. We went to a fascinating forge in the Court of the Shades. Just with a Would I be able to identify what this? I'm assuming it's like a wooden warforged.
Yeah, that's what I've used. But I mean, the closest thing is it's like an animated tree person.
Oh bloody hell! Oh shit! Javelin of light then.
Drac is like, wow, I need to look up at the person.
Yeah.
Wait, how tall is this person?
About 7 foot tall.
Oh, Jesus. I also have to look up at this person.
I mean, you have to look at the Drac.
Bit out of my price range.
Yeah, but that's barely looking up. He's like,
Yeah,
5
I'm a
inches
bit
taller.
tapped
That's
at the
true.
moment, so...
Well, if you're not here to buy, then I need to get back to work.
Well, thank you for your time anyway.
Cass, you would know that their name is Oakhart, and they're very much no nonsense. They don't really understand people. They just sort of work.
Yeah. I noticed that when I introduce myself, I for a response.
Yeah, very much just like there to build things and doesn't understand people. So yeah. But if there's not anything you're buying, where are you going next?
To the apothecary.
Okay.
You mentioned there may be like things, books you didn't have a use for.
Yeah. So you go to the apothecary, and it's looks like a very simple. It's clearly like Leah's home, but almost like in the conservatory, there's like glass roof. It's like bigger than a normal like conservatory greenhouse. Like it attached to the house, at like the front. And you see, she was just like in there, like messing with some plants. As you walk in. Oh, hi.
Oh, hello. We're here to see your wares. Am I the only one who wants to go shopping, by the way?
Apparently.
I'm
I don't
skinned.
have money. I only
You're
have
the only
starter
one with
gold.
money now, James.
Okay, how?
Yeah.
Oh my! How the tables have turned.
For any of the stuff that
Jesus, it just keeps
is
going.
offered.
I should have.
I found that so
Oh, wow.
weird because in my mind, wizards spend all their money on magic and
He
their
has been.
spells.
Yeah, I
He
have.
has been.
I've just come into some serious.
Yeah,
wonder.
You got an inheritance.
yeah.
Yeah,
the-
what was it
last
that you
session.
sold that you got
It
so
was
much money
Fourth level
for?
spell.
Oh,
Fifth, I
right.
think.
Fifth. But the thing
Don't
is, I can
remember.
buy spells back for cheaper than I can sell them. So and also I can get 2 free spells when I level up. So it's not really a big deal. I couldn't really use it anyway. Right. So what are the Murasuba Balm? What the hell's that?
You can look at it. I don't remember exactly what they all did.
Oh,
they all.
sorry.
I
Yeah,
did
we
look
do,
them
I
up
get
at the
that.
time.
Murasuba Balm. Oh, it's more critical role stuff.
It is, yeah. Well, it's just because the stuff from Exandria is really fun.
Oh wow, 5 damage for an hour. That's pretty good. 2 salts. I'm gonna ask her because she mentioned she had books and stuff on how to make potions. I'm gonna see if there's any book she has on creating specifically potions of resistance, like those balms and sooth salts and stuff. If that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know
yeah.
we wanted to give it away, but like that is really what I'm interested in, rather than the things themselves. I don't want to be wasting money on those things.
She says, well, those are handy. I can write them again for you, or at least the important things. How do you know alchemy and things like that?
I'm
Herbalism?
learning.
Okay. Well, I can.
have my first alchemy kit for dummies book.
Yeah. Well, I can try. It's a bit advanced. Probably start making common things with that.
but work up to it. I can retranscribe some of these.
I'd be happy to pay.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna do it for free.
Oh.
I'm joking. I wasn't gonna do it for free, but don't worry about it. We'll say 10 gold.
Yeah, of course.
It would take me a bit
Archon
of
just
time.
hands it over. He's not a haggler. This is valuable information.
Well, if there's nothing you need, I should get writing.
Okay, thank you very much. And he leaves. Okay, guys, to the stables.
Whoa, animals.
All right, we need to see if we actually
Be a man
have
about a
money.
Yeah. So you see, like one of the biggest buildings you've seen, is this like big stables. You see the animals outside, and you hear like chatter coming from the inside. Just like one person talking to themselves or something. And as you walk in, you see. I have the image.
Before we walk in, though, I'm going to
Yep.
say to Sidon, remember to keep your hands to yourself and try not to get bitten by those panther thingy creatures that I...
What happened? What happened?
It was yesterday when we walked to the barracks. Sidon saw these... What the fuck were they called?
Moorbounder.
Moorbounders, and yeah, I think it was trying to bite him, but luckily it didn't. So
Definitely was.
yeah,
So,
You get too close.
well, I wanted to pet it. He looked like he wanted to be pet.
It didn't.
yeah, I'm gonna
Clearly.
agree with Archie. It didn't.
Emphatically,
Yeah, tried to
though
bite
it is
me.
a beautiful creature. I can understand the urge. However, I resisted. Have you? I noticed you've never tried to stroke porridge.
Who, me? He was too quick.
I mean, you just have to ask. He loves the attention.
Feels weird because I know it's your pet.
It's not. It's not a
It's-
pet.
Why is that weird? It's
That's
just
a
a
pet.
bird. Man.
You go on someone's house and not stroke the cat because you're like, oh, it's your cat.
Yeah,
No,
that's
Pete won't
that's
because he's
even
allergic
weirder.
to cat.
Dogs.
Like, if you'd like, he's
And,
very friendly. Would you like to stroke my bird?
When you put it like that.
Sure.
Do you really? Only insight. I don't know if you want to.
I'll hold out my hand for porridge.
18. Do you
Oh,
want
wow.
to? Like,
I
out of
want
character,
to
does he want to?
I want a pet porridge. Yeah.
Okay.
I genuinely thought Archer, and being a detective for years with porridge, I thought he wouldn't want anyone
I
actually petting
presume
him.
you're not going to punch him.
No, of course
Like-
not.
Right,
Poor
okay.
porridge punch him.
This is where you see the next thing in the chat. A hit die.
Terror.
Yeah. So he's going to let Porridge fly over to, like, have some attention laid on him, which Porridge loves and preens for. And he's going to fly back over to Archron. But when he flies over, he will provoke an opportunity attack.
Oh no.
Your combo, right?
Sidon, you gotta take it. You have to. No.
I don't have to do anything.
You hear a growl and you're forced to punch the bird. Kidding.
Is that the wretched howl telling him do it?
Yes.
Do
Do it. Execute Order 66. No, so you walk into the stables, and you see standing in the middle of of this room with like hatches open and birds like flying in and out holding letters. You see sort of this small, not small, I guess like 5'6" sort of humanoid with like bird wings for arms and like bird feet. You recognize this to be a harpy. Wearing, an outfit. They have like a scarf on and are holding letters and like handing them out, and they turn around and say, "Oh, hi. Do you need something?"
Yeah, we're looking if you sell or rent or buy horses.
I don't buy horses, I sell horses. and I rent horses if you need them. I also have giant eagles, giant owls, and moorbounders, but they're a bit more expensive and annoying. Well, not annoying. Difficult to manage if you're not used to them.
The giant eagle. Interesting. How are these things priced? And when we use them to fly, do they home back, or do we have to bring them back?
Well, if you're renting them, you should bring them back, and if you're buying them, then you're buying them.
Could we see some prices before we continue this conversation?
Yeah.
I'm very aware that we've wasted a lot of people's time this morning.
Need to remove that.
I would quite like a giant eagle. That'd be really cool.
The eagles are coming.
Yeah, but they are
Ooh.
hecking expensive.
How many people? Right. So this giant eagle, how many people could it conceivably carry?
Well, it depends on how heavy a person is. I think 2 if the people were light, 1 if the person's a bit heavier.
So perhaps using ourselves as an example, we have Drakenside here, who are large, tall.
Yeah,
BBs.
probably 1, unless it was to be you, points to Drac, and you, points to Slab. But,
Well-
I mean, it could work. I mean, they can still fly if there's 2 people, it's just a bit slower.
And how quickly could they get to the capital?
About a day of them flying. 8 hours-ish, I think.
And no, never mind. Like Archeron's brain is turning. Like he's thinking to himself, like there's nothing, but he's not going to vote.
Cut out.
You cut out. You cut out. It didn't, but you cut out.
I was saying that like Archeron's thinking, what happens if we go out? Say we wanted to rent for 2 days, 50 gold, for 1 eagle, and we went out and something happened and we were prevented returning in time. And we were out for say a week.
Well, that would be mean. Or
Well, no, I said prevented.
inconvenient.
I didn't say we weren't willing to return.
Well, you're insinuating that you're planning on doing that.
No. I wanted to make sure. I wanted to see if there was any way, if the animal could return without us. Or say if we got.
Well, the animal can return without you.
I think he's also saying, is there like, what's the? Because obviously we're going to form some sort of contract, aren't we?
Yeah. Kind of.
So basically, he just wants to know the repercussions of breaking said contract, just so he knows to try and avoid it.
Well,
I've tried to avoid it anyway. I assure you. Like,
You know,
I'm
but-
really nervous and sweating at the thought of breaking a rule.
well, I'd be sad because the animals are my friends.
Oh,
And
worse.
and I mean, I can't stop you, but it's more of like a trust thing. And I'd be
Is it like Blockbuster where we get overcharged?
yeah, if you do come back, I probably would charge you for the time that you have them extra. And I'd probably be hesitant to rent again.
And just a worst case scenario, because it's a scary world out there. What would happen if, say, we were attacked and worst case scenario, the animal was hurt or killed?
Well, I would hope that didn't happen. It's part of the natural cycle. I can't really stop it. I would just need to know the reason why, and to make sure you weren't lying, because again, the animals are my friends.
That's an absolute worst case scenario. Okay, well, thank you very much. We need to head to the capital. What would be the kind of most cost effective way to get several people to the capital?
Depends how much money you have.
I have a bit. I think between us we have like 250 gold.
Well,
99 gold.
Maybe 350 gold.
Well, I can buy a horse. Just
Well, didn't I'm so bad with names. Didn't Asheron say that he could conjure us magic horses?
But only for an hour. It's not a viable
Oh, never mind then.
long-term solution.
Well, I'm not sure the most cost-effective way. There's a lot of you. 7. You could.
Hang on, how many is it? Is it 6 or it is
7?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, if I say I can take Slab on my horse, that would work, right?
Well, I think
Maybe if we get the cart.
I was going to
or
say
a wagon?
you could.
Oh,
You could
yeah,
get a
that's-
wagon. It's sometimes a bit difficult to get around the forest with a wagon, but it would be the way for the cheapest amount of money. You wouldn't have to walk as much. You probably need 2 horses for a wagon for all of you. But if you were to rent horses, it could probably be between 4 horses. You could probably get all of you. Draft horses are a bit slower, but they're a bit better at carrying things. Riding
A bit
horses are
stronger.
they're stronger. Riding horses are quicker, but they don't usually carry as much.
What does draft
Oh,
horse
both.
mean, by the way?
It's like I don't know. It's just
slower, stronger.
Yeah, it's like a pack horse.
Okay.
But both horses would be faster than walking. It's not
Both
like
horses, would be faster than walking, of course.
so. It's not like the draft horse would be able to carry more weight, but it goes at the same speed as them. It will still be faster. If you
Yeah,
want that.
yeah, it would still be faster. If it's about a day and a half, 2 days to the capital, it'd probably get there in 50% quicker. Take off like half a day.
They would still need to break somewhere overnight.
Probably. I mean, for the horses.
Well, thank you very much. So I don't think we're going to make a decision today.
That's fine.
I think we well, I don't know. We've kind of whipped around the town, but maybe we'll think on it. And I'd quite like to have a bath. Have you been to the bathhouse?
Me? Yeah.
Oh, nice. Is it good?
Yeah.
Cool.
But I will say, while Artron is talking to Swift, Sidon.
Oh,
Good old Sidon.
Old reliable.
Yeah. You were talking about, like, quicker and stuff, and then you sort of, like, stop talking and just, like, listen for a second. And you start to feel the hair on the back of your neck begin to stand up. And you can't help but shiver as a wave of coldness comes over you. Can make me a con save.
oh,
That snake repeating on him.
apparently.
Oh, no.
With 7.
Womp womp.
You feel that shiver, and that feeling takes over you a bit, and you like feel the back of your neck, and you drop to one knee. Please.
Perfect.
You begin to clutch your stomach and your head as shadow begins to darken around your eyes. And in that moment, you're looking through the eyes of something else. Something close to the ground. Something four-legged. Snarling. A beast. You can't help but growl or snarl as well. And you're not... What are you... And just like that, as you're trying to get your bearings, you come back. And there's a mark on the palm of your hand.
Sidon, are you okay?
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know. Can I have do I recognize the mark in any way?
On the palm of your right hand, there is... I would say a mark's more like a rune. Does anyone speak Abyssal?
I might do once. Yes,
Nope.
I speak all languages.
Do you?
Well, I have comprehend languages, so yes.
Okay, so you do that.
I
I think that's how he translates
Yeah,
it
that's
out.
how we did before. Using comprehend languages, this is the Abyssal rune for Savior.
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 Okay.
That
can't be
now
good.
Just wasted my 1 day free cast, which I'm super annoyed about for Sidon. So I take Sidon's hand, look at it, cast comprehend languages, which takes me a full minute to do because it isn't an. Oh no, this one is an action. This one is an action. So it takes me a
Just
full
stare
minute.
at his palm for 1 minute.
And it's like it says savior, which you would think would be good. Yes, this is an abyssal.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
boy.
means the exact opposite, then,
well-
I would presume.
Can I make a religion check on getting maybe some insight in what this could mean?
The savior.
I don't think there's any check that will help with that. But I will say,
Yeah.
as you're discussing this and like, what the fuck? Cass hears it first, shortly followed by Sidon and Slab. You hear a scream.
Oh.
You hear a scream coming from the eastern gate. Oh, sorry, the western gate that you came through.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like this sharp, piercing scream. And you all like are immediately, that shiver runs down you as you hear it, and you immediately like are standing up on end, like and just as you're looking around to see what's happening, you hear bells. You hear the bells going out all around the town. As you like step out to look around, the bells are echoing, and you see guards beginning to run. And looking towards the gates, you begin to see sickly green auras of light begin to burst from the outside of them. You see the gates of the city are instantly eviscerated by this. You see guards rushing to the storehouse, grabbing anything that could be useful to the center of town, just as you all hear a voice that says, "Thralls! Find your kin! Take the rest in the Master's name!" And as that voice echoes out, we'll pick up there next time.